Devin Haney next. Fuck Devin Haney and Bill Haney. Pussies.
I've been looking for you. Don't creep past me. There he is. There he is, Lil Richie Richardson.
Devin, yo, word of my dad when they fight this nigga getting broke up.
Nigga,
Word of my dad.
You're trash. Devin, you trash. Devin,
He can only say the same thing.
Yo, that's so funny, yo.
Yo, these dudes was funny, bro.
B3 Picks TV, we back again, man. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. We definitely working. Hey, Crush the Legend in here. Shout out to Yoda the Wise. Shout out to Prize Fighter. Hey, we building. Hey, our team is strong. Shout out to Jordan. Jordan was the first one in here. Salute to Jordan. Hey, we building our community. Our team is strong. The grind don't stop. Listen, we got great news today. Hold on, I'm trying to see if it's up on the page though. Hold on, let me see. I'm going through from my other page. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's up. Oh, Prize got us going. Yeah. Appreciate you, Prize. First super chat, my brother Prize. Let's go.
Yeah, I see you, Prize.
Prize, hey, listen. We're gonna have to have some bells or something, you know what I'm saying? Like let's go. We building. I love it. Hey, listen, he said, hey, listen, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna get right. We're gonna get right. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, teamwork made the dream work, y'all. Listen, we're gonna have a beautiful show. The monetization is open, so listen, it's just a celebratory day. Yeah, I definitely called it. I said it was gonna be by the end of the month. Everything worked out. Now I did have to do an appeal video, a monetization appeal video. I made it public on the page so y'all can kind of see, and then people can use that as kind of a gauge if they have that same type of issue, right? So everything was pretty much cut and dry, and everything worked out. So we thankful for that. Yeah, we thankful. Shoot. And Crush the Legend, shout out to my brother Juan in here, Crush the Legend in here. We're gonna talk on some boxing. We really gonna pivot. These are the things we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk 130. And we're gonna talk biggest fight in boxing. We're gonna start with biggest fight in boxing, then we're gonna pivot. I want to talk some 130, Nunez, Navarrete, Oshaki Foster, Ray Ford, all the action at 130 right now. And Anto Kakasi versus James Dickens. That's coming up in a few weeks. So we're gonna talk some 130. And we're gonna keep building. Question Legend, talk to me. How you feeling today, sir?
Hey, man, I can't complain. Salute to y'all. What's up, Juan? What's going on with you, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
I can't complain, man. You know me. I rock
Right.
out the way I rock out. What's going on,
Right.
man? I see you cooking, man. Cooking like a top shelf. Top shelf chef here. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Talk to us, Crush. What fight did you see based on the boxing landscape? What's the biggest fight in boxing right now? The biggest
Uh,
fight to be made, or
the big
or I say what the most intriguing fight for you?
right now to be made, that's haven't been made yet. The big payback.
Yeah,
And I see a lot of going the other direction. I spoke about it this morning on Coffee and Donuts. I spoke about it yesterday too. I'm gonna warn you guys now. My next one that I do, it's gonna be epic. Buckle your seatbelt. Just buckle your seatbelt. If you get a chance, go back and play back what I talked about. Cause there's some things in boxing, bro. A whole lot of not real. It's not being real with everything that's going on. I really think that a lot of fighters are getting too much damn credit. I think a lot of fighters been getting too much credit. People not properly holding down titles that they have. Like tomorrow, I'm going to tell y'all what a GOAT is supposed to be. Because Right now, it's just too much capping for my liking. And I had enough of it. We have a lot of new people just trying to learn the sport and start watching the sport. And I can't be one of those ones that allow them to learn and have the nonsense rubbed off on them, because it really is. People are just too personally, emotionally invested in people who don't give a damn about them. It's a scary thing when you think about it. Think about what I'm saying for a second. People are so oversaturating their emotions for someone who don't give a damn about them. Most likely would never meet them. This is crazy. And people talking about they keeping it real with boxing. No, the realness in boxing is sucks. It really sucks. It's just as high as the national debt, and we know how that is. I just can't take it no more. All these, y'all keep talking about guys daring to be great, and y'all keep talking about these accolades and all that. That don't make you nothing. What is a damn title? I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I learned. Just like in the military, I don't care what rank you got on when you got them BCUs and all that on. When you take that off, you still just a man. See all this extra, the title, this and this, that, and the other, that don't really define how good you really are. Who ass you beat. It's who you beat. We don't need all this extra stuff. We see with our eyes. So we don't really need all this extra stuff, but you guys get wrapped up in some stuff that people don't even share with you. Want these guys just to show me who they are, and they make money from it. That's it. But all this keep on donut glazing and pickle pulling, so many people are so guilty of it. It's a shame, man. It's really a shame, but I'm not going to hog up too much. Both of y'all is up here. But yeah, long
Nah, I
story
appreciate you.
short, that's the fight that needs to be happened, that neither one of their fans is talking about. Shakorians, Hey Knights, Haynoses, whatever y'all are. This is sick. And neither one of these fans is going back and forth with one another like people go at each other's neck every day. Every day somebody's going at somebody neck, and I don't hear neither one of these fan bases going at each other's neck. But let it be a little other fighter going at his neck. Let it be somebody else going at their neck. What is wrong with boxing? Y'all full of cat. And this not an opinion. It's not an opinion. It's an opinionated fact. And where's the argument? I don't hear nobody jumping on Dev and Shakur fans about these two rumbling each other. Y'all, man, y'all fake. Y'all fake. And I don't have a problem with calling y'all out on it. What you gonna do about it? You better marinate in that drool that you sleepwalking in when it comes to this mess. Don't worry. Yo, the wise got y'all. Make sure y'all see me tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I start at a time that's comfortable for everybody. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'm going to light this whole thing on fire. It's nothing nobody's going to be able to do.
Let's go. That's what we want to hear. Hey, salute to Dane pulling up. Hey, it's a we thing, not a me thing. We going up. I appreciate all the love and support. Surprise, he done Prize then broke the seal on the super chat. Appreciate you, Prize. Hey, let's work, man. Denitra, good to see you. Thank you for coming and showing us some love. I see you in here, Vay. I appreciate everybody. We definitely building. Now, I mean, stay there, stay right there, crush on that. Like, do you feel like Shakur fans, all this Ryan Garcia stuff kind of positioning for Ryan? Do you feel like the bigger fight is Devin and Shakur? Do you feel like that's the fight that Shakur should be pushing? What's your thoughts on that?
When it comes to Shakur Stevenson, I don't know what he should be doing, but I know what he should be doing. Should be doing what everybody else is doing. Should not be doing. That's capping. That's capping. He should have went and yelled at other business. He shouldn't even been interested in fighting Ryan Garcia. People, Isn't Shakur Stevenson at 140? He just had this fight at 140. Where is the true competitive nature in y'all so-called champions? Because I don't see nobody trying to really seek, destroy, and conquer. And that's the way you show that you are the man of all the men. They're not doing it. Couple fights here, you want to move up. One fight here, you want to move up. It's too much of this musical chair stuff going around. Sit your ass down in one spot. Sit on that toilet until I tell you to get off it. They sitting on the toilet and they getting up too damn fast. And this is what y'all call boxing at its best. This is what you call your favorite fighter supposed to be the best in the world, pound for pound. I'm tired of y'all pound for pound lists. Start doing pound for pound on what is based off, not all this extra goofy circus stuff y'all got going on. Because pound for pound has nothing to do with accolades, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired of it. It don't have nothing to do with that, and you got to know to try to change it. We don't need opinions in boxing talk. We need facts. And the fact is, none of y'all is basing pound for pound off of what it's supposed to be. Oh, do I need to repeat it for the millionth time? Well, it's an open and closed case. It's not a long dialogue. You truly believe in your mind and your heart that a certain fighter, that no matter what weight class he fights anybody in, nobody will beat him. That don't have nothing to do with no damn accolades. That don't have nothing to do with you being a silver champion, a rainbow champion, a brown. It don't have nothing to do with none of this crap that y'all keep adding on the pound for pound. That's why y'all pound for pound lists be sucking. Because y'all is not basing it off of what it really is. Y'all making your own definitions. Who is you to change the definition of something that we supposed to be following? And you say that's boxing talk? Get out of here. It ain't. You don't be cooking. You be boiling water with nothing in it. Y'all know where to find me. Bring everybody. Everybody talking that I'm the one not to have smoke with on here. No disrespect to anybody else who got the appetite for it. But the reason why I confidently say it, because one thing that I do, I be 100. Y'all don't be 100 on nothing. I wonder if y'all being 100 on y'all lives the way y'all be capping up on here, pickle pulling and all that. Y'all can't be 100 on a damn sport. You can't be 100 about a person or fighter that don't give a damn about you. We just interested in these people because they simple talent and skill set, not what they doing outside the ring and who they sleeping with and entanglements and all that. If they selling drugs on the side, that's their personal problem. I got plenty of problems to worry about for some personal real time ish, not no damn celebrity or no damn athlete, boys and girls. And I pass.
Let me just say this real quick. Salute to the family.
Giving out promos.
Yeah.
Marky Dan, I ain't playing with them, bro. They all can get it. They know where to find me. Line it up.
Yeah, who get mad like this, bro?
Hey, hold on. Let me bring in Big Dog Willie. Talk to me, man. How you feeling this morning?
Well, I'm about doing just got off work, about to go back to sleep or go to sleep. Just getting off work. I work the night shift, so I'm about to go to sleep. I'm on the West Coast too, so it's about 9
I was
something
about
over
to
here.
say, I was about to ask if you were up in that blizzard in the Northeast. So I'm
No,
glad to hear
I'm on the
you
West
just like
Coast.
me.
Yeah,
You warm just like me.
yeah. But
Talk.
Crash, man. I hear what you're saying, but man, this is a different day and different time. And these cats nowadays are doing whatever they are told that social media had told them. This is about 20 years ago, 25 years ago, before social media came out. We'll be in the barbershops talking about who did this and who did that. And Shakur or Tank or Devin or whoever wouldn't even know what we're talking about. But since we're online and they can just turn on YouTube or Twitter or whatever, and they can hear what we're talking about, they have to react to that in some ways. So what they do is they hear us and they're young kids, young men, and they react to what they hear. So they have to be what they say. That's why all that capping that you hear, it doesn't just come from them. It come from people who are supposed to be in the barbershop talking about this shit, complaining and arguing and saying who's better and who's that better. And they try to live that what they hear. And that's all they're doing. And I know it's bad because when I was getting my hair cut at age 9, 8, I had, I would listen about Sugar Ray fighting Hearns, and I was probably younger than that, but Mike Tyson and seeing Michael Nunn and I was getting my little haircut and hearing my grandpa and my dad talk about that, and it was that. But Michael Nunn wasn't doing that shit, Hitman wasn't acting out. They're doing their own thing. So it's a different time. And we just have to live with it. And that's, and I had to live with NBA basketball, and it sucks. I don't even watch it. So
Hey, it's like it's so ISO now. Let me ask you this, Big Dog Willie. What fight are you expecting us to get next? Do we get Devin versus Ryan, or do we get Ryan versus Shakur?
I want to see Devin. I'm a Shakur fan, but I want to see Devin against Ryan. That's the real fight. That's the fight that everybody wants to see. Ryan Garcia, Ryan Garcia, I don't know what he's thinking. He's pulling out Shakur, thinking he's going to cherry pick, but that's going to be a cherry pick gone real wrong for him. So I don't know what he's thinking, but, Shakur didn't ask for the fight. Ryan did. So, and Shakur was like, all right, I'll make money with you. I mean, you have to come down 144. If I was Shakur, I'd do the same thing. I'm not asking for this fight. If you want to fight me, you come down. We'll make money together. But Devin needs to fight that man. That's Devin's food. That's Devin's work. And so he needs to fight him. And I'm pushing for Devin to fight Ryan Garcia. And that's what I want to see. But,
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Devin needs that get back.
Hey, Big Dog, real quick. Let me ask you something about something you just said. Now, it doesn't matter who asks who. Because a lot of times people act like that don't matter when it comes to certain situations. So let me just play devil advocate here. That with Shakur, Ryan got to move down. No, he don't. Move your ass up, because this was the same dude that just called a 141 over one, damn near really a 154 Conor Ben. Then the dude said, "Oh, you ain't even big like that." See, this is the type of stuff that I was just basically talking about, Big Dog Willie.
I hear what you're saying.
Wait. Let me finish, Big Dog Willie, because that should apply for everybody, Big Dog. You my guy. You is my guy. But I no, that got to apply for everybody. You can't be selective with that. One for all and all for one. That's how I look at it. And nobody is really playing on that. A lot of you guys is not speaking on that. But no, this is supposed to be Mr. Weight don't matter. He said this. I'm going off of what he said out of his mouth against what you said. Not using my own words. This is the same little dimple smiling dude said, "Oh, size don't matter. So why should he have to come down? If size don't matter, take your ass up. You say you the best. These guys is not showing they the best. They keep on making excuses. Well, you need to come down. You need to come down. Or you need to come up. You need to come up. It's too much of that.
Crush. These motherfuckers be capping their asses off. Like I said, I'm a huge Shakur fan, but he caps just like the rest of them. They be talking all different types of shit. And
I'm glad you say that, Big Dog. Not to cut you off.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Big Dog. This B3SPN. We gotta watch the cussing. Appreciate you though.
Yeah. My fault.
I mean,
yeah. Appreciate you, family.
Yeah, my fault. I mean, these cats be lying. And it's not just Core, it's not just Bill Haney, it's not just Devin, it's not just Tank, it's all of them. And he, of course, that Shakur is going to say, "Oh well, he don't want to look like a duck. He doesn't want to go up there and fight right now. He should just say that, but he doesn't want to look like a duck."
Right, and then he
he's not really ducking. He's not really ducking, is he? No, he just like, why should I fight you right now? If you want to fight me, come down to my weight. Just like just like Devin.
But
Devin don't sound like.
but
Go
I
ahead.
don't
Go
like that.
ahead.
I don't like that punk. I don't like that punk stuff. Or let me not call it punk stuff. I just don't like the games with the weight that Shakur is playing. Like, if you're not ready to move up to 147, if you think those guys are too big, then stay at 140. It's plenty of smoke there. It's plenty of names there. Let the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, let them settle that ish, and you could come back and fight the winner once you feel confident enough to move up there. But I'm not in support of dudes trying to move up and then trying to put weight clauses on champions. And then you know how that little dude likes to run his damn mouth. He used that duck word a lot to build narratives. I watched him do it at 135. Out when he went to Devin Haney's party and he sent them bottles and that cake over that said sign the contract. Then when Devin Haney sent that nigga a contract, all of a sudden it's a big problem,
And he
and he don't
5%
want to do
more.
it.
But I
Yeah,
think what
exactly.
you're.
But
But see what you're looking
hold on.
at. Go ahead.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this. And I don't disagree. I think I've heard Bill Haney. I didn't like that whole hit list they put out. The Haneys, because I knew half of that shit is unrealistic, and it's never gonna happen. So I feel like they would did that to clout chase and to kind of put their name out there to kind of give people a reason to talk. But that's the sport. Like, we really don't got no big domestic cable channel that's talking boxing 24/7. We don't got an ESPN that talks football and boxing like it's, or excuse, football and basketball like it's religion. All we got is the new media platforms like BSPN, like BBO, like Crush.
B3SPN.
So
That's the new channel.
yeah, Yeah. And we
Yeah,
got our
yeah.
monetization.
Yeah.
That's all. Those are the all we Yeah. got is new media out here. So they try to push, try to put out little BS narratives or try to put out stuff so that people like B3 can talk about it on their channel, like continue to push their name. Like, I've seen Canelo do it. You remember when Canelo or Is allegedly it Marky wasn't breaking up for Canelo. y'all?
You
Yeah, it
breaking
might
up,
be
Yeah.
breaking
Marky.
up.
You
You
breaking up,
breaking up,
Marky.
Mark.
You sound like a real
Shout out to
hater right now.
pugilism in the building.
You sound like a real
Get
hater
in on
right
this,
now.
Mr. Moore. Do you feel
Can I
like
get
the
hold on? Can I
right?
get on something real quick? I just
Go
want to
ahead,
say
go ahead,
that.
Go
big
ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead,
This is just a quick one.
Big
This is
Dog
quick.
Willie.
This is just real quick. Just what you're saying, Marky. I just said they all do it. They all do it. It's not just Shakur.
Can
Yeah,
you
of
hear
course,
me?
Shakur. Yeah, of course, Shakur sent the bottles and da da da. But Bill came back with some capping. It just and Tank said that he said this, but it's his fans. It's us that be letting them get away with the bullshit. We don't hold them accountable.
But I mean, how are we gonna
Yeah.
hold them account? The only way you can hold people like this accountable is with your dollars. And we in a streaming era right now. You know what I'm saying? They're getting paid flat fees from Turkey and DAZN and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the pay-per-view buy stuff, we can't even measure that anymore. Like the way how we used to in the old days. But I was just gonna say, you even see Canelo lie and cap and push narratives. Y'all
Yeah.
remember when they were saying Canelo was gonna move up to cruiserweight to fight in Billy? That was all originated from Canelo's team, bro.
No, he was
Just
gonna
so they
fight
could push
Usyk.
his name,
Don't say it,
and
Billy,
so they could
motherfucker. He was gonna fight Usyk.
exact
Usyk.
and Usyk. That's true. That was another name. But it was also to keep the heat off of Canelo and David Benavidez. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
see all of it. Everybody will do it.
yeah. I just want to say you just can't. I'm not saying. I understand what the Shakur bullshit, but it's just not. It's just what it is. What it is. It just. I mean, it's not going to change until more mature people. And it started. And be honest with you, it started with us. We were some punk ass. We fucked up though too. We let Floyd
Whoa,
Mayweather.
big
Whoa,
dog.
don't
Oh
say
no!
we.
Wait!
Tell him
Let
that's
me
the
let me finish.
F-bomb.
Let me
Oh,
finish.
no, it's
Let
the
me finish.
cursing, big dog. It's the
Oh my
cursing.
fault. I keep on forgetting. My fault. My fault.
Go ahead.
We messed up too. We let Floyd get away with this stuff for a long time, and for the last from 2009 all the way up until this day, almost he about to fight again. We let him we let him get away with this. And this is and these kids that are fighting now, they looked up to this man and watched him do this stuff, and so they want to be just like him. And that's the
Yeah.
problem. And I'm not blaming Floyd because Floyd had to do what he had to do, but he didn't sit down with these kids and be like, hey, this is how I did it. If you want to get to that level, you have to do this, do it the right way. He didn't do that with Tank. That's why Tank is the way he is now. He out the gate. You have Floyd saying, Tank, you got to be like this. Tank, you got to have a resume just like that. You never let Tank get through go through the mud and get it like you did, Floyd. You went through the mud, fight all these little fight monsters when you're coming up, monsters. But you just hand Tank a silver spoon and be like, oh, you can do this, you can do that. And that's what the rest of the boxers are doing too.
But nah, the Tank is like an entitled rich kid. And listen, I respect Floyd for it because it's like if you went out there and had to be that pretty boy Floyd guy who moved up the weight classes, everybody ducked you at 35. Shane Mosley was talking about I need to go see a tooth doctor. Or, I don't know what's going on. Maybe we could fight. I don't know. Oscar De La Hoya was ducking him. Costa Zoo. Like people were jumping off of cliffs to stay away from Floyd. That guy that was coming up before he got to 47. So if you had to walk that tough path to get here, why would you want your child to do that? You know what I'm saying? So Floyd put his arm around the little guy,
but that's
brought
the
him out to
problem.
all his events, said, this is my fight. And I agree. It is a
You
problem.
guys gotta understand though, like a lot of times these guys they're thinking as fighters, right? We thinking okay, you guys thinking them as fighters. These guys are promoters now. Same thing with Oscar. Oscar is a promoter now. Oscar can't think as a fighter. He's got to think as a promoter. That is your problem. Your problem is that y'all thinking, oh well, these guys got to move in a certain way. No, these guys got to ask for it in a certain way. You think that Bob Arum wanted to put Floyd against all these dudes and lose an investment? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they are to them. It's an investment. These guys are investments to these guys. No, Floyd had the belief in himself, so obviously he's gonna take it and he's gonna run with it. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be like, yes, I wanted the Ricky Hattons. Yes, I want the Diego Corrales. Yes, I want these dudes. I want all those dudes. I give you 750, 7 million. You know what I'm saying? Give me 7 million to fight these dudes and I'll fight them. He always asks for that. Same thing with Oscar. You know what I'm saying? But these guys are not promoters. You guys are thinking it as, oh, these guys are fighters. No, you guys got to remember, these guys are promoters. These guys are investing in these guys. These are investments for them. This is like me saying, oh, invest in my company, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to bullshit with y'all. Sorry, 3. I'm going to mess around with y'all money. That's what really it is. You got to really think about it. You're not thinking about it as in, oh, well, these guys, they're fighters, so they're gonna let them fight as fighters. No, they're promoters now. These guys are long gone as fighters, except for Floyd. But these guys are long gone as fighters, as serious fighters. Like I'm saying, so it's like you gotta kind of think about it as that. Like these guys are promoters, or these guys are gonna put money into these fighters. So of course they want to build them up, or they want to coddle them because they have investments in them. You gotta always remember that this is investing. This is not. Oh, well, just throw them to the Lions, then, you know what I'm saying? If they're not asking for it, then they're not asking for it. They're going to keep that investment because they're making them money. No matter what, they're making them money.
They're being hypocrites at the same time, too.
And I'm never going to sit there and deny that. I'm never going to sit there and deny it. But look at dudes like Keyshawn, right? Top rank, he had to pull and, push and pull hair to get the fights that he wants, right? And even still, they're still not getting the fights that he wants. But you know what I'm saying? Look at Dev, same thing. Dev, that's why Dev never really signed to nobody because he's not sitting there and be like, well, I can't get dictated because, oh, well, this is not a good fight right now, type thing. That's what these promoters do. These promoters will sit there and be like, well, this is not a good fight for you right now. Well, when is it a good fight for me? You feel me?
They don't have the money for that fight. They don't want to pay for it.
When is this? You guys are thinking of it as fighters. That's what you guys are all thinking about it as. It's not fighting. They're not fighters no more. Floyd, Oscar, whoever else that were fighters before that became promoters, these guys are not fighters no more. These guys are promoters. They're gonna protect their investments. No matter what, they're gonna protect their investments. No matter what. Whatever argument you guys have in your head, again, it's protecting their investment. This is like if you invest into a company and you're protecting your investment. No matter what. So for the fighters to get the fights that they want, they gotta speak up. If these guys are not speaking up, then they duck it.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. They listen, they're gonna go after the biggest bag. Hopefully y'all hear me. Hopefully everybody hear me. Puro, talk to me. I can't hear you, Puro. What's going on, family? Free in here, Mr.
Can you
Moore
hear me?
here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Puro.
Yeah,
Let me
what up?
is the Ryan Devin the biggest fight in boxing for 2026, or is there a bigger fight?
I could think of like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 bigger, but it's obviously a significant fight.
Now, what you
Floyd and Pacquiao? I'm serious.
the Floyd and Pacquiao fight? We was talking about this yesterday.
That's a
What's y'all
bigger
take
fight.
on?
That's a
You,
bigger
you,
fight.
I mean, that's an exhibition. I'm
No,
not really
no.
interested in exhibitions, even though I'm a big Floyd fan.
I think it's a real fight.
it's gonna be a fight. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be
You
listed as
niggas
an
is
exhibition,
retarded.
but y'all know these guys are 50 years old, so
You niggas is retarded. If you think that's a real fight between 2 old ass
No,
drunks.
they were
Tell
really
him,
talking about
Shelton,
fighting.
bro.
Dudes is 50 years old, man. Cut the crap.
Sean, you gotta chill on the cussing. He just got monetized, bro.
Crap is not a cuss word. If I can't say crap, I ain't coming on this damn thing no more.
Oh, don't get him started. What's up, Shell?
What's up with you, man? What's going on, Crush? You hear
Nobody
these
don't
fools
want to see
talking
them
about
2 nursery home dudes fight. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, you hear these dudes talking about 2
I
old
bet you
dudes
money
behind a
that
liquor
shit
store fighting is a real fight?
That fight makes a whole bunch of money. It's gonna fight.
it's gonna do that.
People like
It's gonna
you
do
gonna
that, but it's
watch
gonna be
it.
trash.
Because
Good
people
for
like
them.
you gonna watch it.
We're gonna have
It
whole
makes a
country,
whole
the
bunch of money.
Philippines watching
It
that
ain't
fight.
going in
You
my
can watch it.
Ain't
pocket.
nobody
It's on
watching that.
Netflix.
Ain't nobody watching that shit.
On
It's on
Netflix,
Netflix.
Philippines.
You gonna be
Yeah, man,
watching it,
come
Mr.
on,
Moore.
man.
You're gonna
Watch
sit
this.
back,
I
relax with a
bet.
drink.
You can put a camera in my house. I'll live stream for y'all. Damn sure I ain't watching it. I ain't watching that.
Okay,
I don't
but
care.
you're talking about us. We're the diehards. Then you have to talk about the rest of the world.
No, Mr.
It's the wrong fight
Yeah.
to ask the rest of the world.
Ain't nobody watching that, man. It's too old. If I want to see
Mr.
2
Moore.
old dudes fight,
No.
Willie. If I want to see 2 old dudes fight, I walk down to the liquor store. I can see that all day long.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta do is go outside.
I hear what you guys
and
are
watch
saying.
those dudes fight.
We got to look at it from a different lens. You're talking about us. Then you have
Right.
you're talking about us. We sit here on this channel on YouTube talk boxing every single day. These cats watch boxing whenever they see whoever was the big person in the past. Manny Pacquiao has a whole country behind him. You got Floyd still trying to be in the limelight. Everybody knows who Floyd is. So it's like, and that's the biggest rivalry in the 20th century or 21st century, if you think about it.
Man. You know what it reminds me of, Willie? I'm gonna be honest with you. It reminds me of when Jordan went to the Wizards. Wasn't nobody watching that. Wasn't nobody watching that.
No, but it's different though. If people watching NBA every single day, this is boxing. Boxing not how it used to be. So I know for us, it's not even a cool fight. But you have to realize it's not for us. It's for everybody else.
They're gonna have to put
This fight is not for everybody
Anthony
else.
Joshua, Tyson Fury on the undercard, Abdullah Mace. They're gonna have to pack out that undercard again.
They ain't gonna have to, man. They ain't gonna have to do all that. That's Floyd and
No,
Mayweather.
because he's
Mr. Moore, let me ask you this though.
Yeah, go ahead.
If the May package, that's not the biggest fight. That's 2 old guys. Is Ryan Devin the biggest fight in boxing, or is there a bigger fight?
There's a bigger fight in boxing.
Talk to us.
Oh,
Virgil and Boots.
thank you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a bigger fight.
In terms
That's
of
the fight people want to
commercial
see.
appeal, in terms of
That's the
commercial
fight
appeal, I
people
don't
want to
think so.
see.
Exactly.
That's the fight people want to see.
But people want to see
Wow.
this. People want to see this. Ryan
Devin ain't
Devin
dangerous
fight.
enough for that.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. People will watch that fight, but I'll be honest with you, these 3, and you're gonna get mad when I say this, but it's the truth. Most people think Devin gonna get his ass whooped again.
I think the people that don't want to see Devin get his ass whooped is the ones that don't want to fight. They're not sure. They're not
You
sure.
cold for that one, bro. Hey, you a cold dude for that one.
Well, if you don't want to see somebody fight, then you nervous they're gonna get their ass whooped. That's just a fact. But I feel
I
like
mean,
Devin deserved that opportunity.
because you got to remember the
So let
ass
me.
whooping was so thorough the last time. It was such a thorough ass whooping. People think Devin might be shell shocked from that ass.
It was also a garbage fight, to be honest.
It was a
I
terrible
thought it was
fight.
a great
Yeah.
The
fight,
dude,
bro.
it was a terrible fight. The dude only exploded in spurts, and when he exploded, he knocked Devin down. But other than that, he damn near lost every round.
So that's what I'm hoping for, though. Is like what we expected it to be the first go around.
Well, I thought it was a great fight. What Shelton Moore just described sounds like a great fight. Somebody getting their ass whooped and then they explode and knock the dude down multiple times and win on a
Yeah,
close
but other than
decision.
that, every other
That's
Let
a
me
round
great
just.
besides
fight.
that, Marky.
On
But
top of the
every other
fact,
round besides that,
But let
Marky,
me
he
just say. Let me just
lost.
say.
Ryan
What you say?
lost every other round.
What you say?
Thrill Hill, salute to Thrill Hill, the family,
I said
AC in here,
besides him
and
getting the,
Pooh, Alex, salute. Appreciate y'all.
I said besides the knockdowns, every other round, besides the knockdown rounds, every other round, Ryan lost. Marky.
That's what
He lost.
makes this such an interesting fight and style matchup, though, Shelton Moore. Like
Okay.
that fight delivered. On top of the fact you had all the controversy. So you're gonna have the Ryan fans. Well, I'm not gonna lie. What B3 said is true. You got some scary Devin Haney fans. You got some real scary Devin Haney fans, and they scared he gonna get his ass kicked again. I don't really care that much. I just want to see if it was the Ostarine. I want to see if it was the bad game planning, or is Ryan Garcia just that guy? Is he just that guy and he got that punch to put the man down? So I
I
want to
think
see
if
the
you keep
rematch.
Nah.
hanging, I think if you keep hanging
It's
on the
not that he that
Oscar
guy. If he beats Devin, and I know I love Devin, I think he's a great fighter. It's just that he
right?
has Devin's number. That don't mean that he's the guy. Cause Mr. Moore
He's the
tell
guy
you,
at
we still seen him
147.
got his ass. He got his ass
No,
whooped by Rolly.
He's
Rolly.
the
No,
guy at
Rolly,
that
Rolly
147
can't.
beat
because
him.
hold
If
on,
you
he's
judge
the
it
guy
like
at
that, Marky,
147
hold on.
B3
If
because
you
we
judging
just
it
said
like that,
hold,
Marky, that means Rolly is the man because Rolly
Yeah,
whipped his ass
you can't push
easy.
back Rolly. He's
well
scared to
shoot,
fight
we could
Rolly.
get the Rolly rematch in, but we
No,
just
he's
had a
scared to
Yeah,
fight
conversation
I
a
need to
Rolly.
couple
get
weeks
that one back.
we just had a conversation maybe about a week ago where B3 asked
Uh-huh.
each of us, some of y'all might not have been up
Mhm.
here, but he asked us who is the man at 147. And I think the whole panel said Devin Haney. So
Yeah,
Ryan
I mean,
Garcia go in
he
there,
is.
exactly.
But you
So
have
you
to
got to
fight
beat the
Rolly.
man to beat
He
him
has
then.
to fight Rolly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I don't disagree, but all I'm saying is I want to see the rematch. Plain up, straight and simple. It's a great fight.
Like Ryan Garcia is shell shocked of Rolly. That's the problem, though.
But Ryan Garcia got his
Yep.
drugs. He got his drugs back in his system. He got the drugs back.
How you know? Was you there? You saw the needle go in his butt?
Yep.
I mean, I'm assuming. I'm not gonna lie. I'm assuming based on
Okay,
some
don't
past stuff.
assume. You know what happens when we assume, right? Don't do that.
I'm typically right more times than I assume.
When they
Cat.
That's
say
just my
you
opinion.
assume, that just means you're an asshole.
Cat.
Whoa, watch it.
Can't be assuming.
We on BSPN. We on
You have
BS3PN.
no proof
B3PN.
that the
However
man
you say that shit.
used Ostarine. Just like I don't believe in the Ostarine theory because Ostarine doesn't make you get hit with the same punch over and over and over again. So that's why I threw that
Well,
Ostarine
I
shit out the
think
window.
he looked a lot more filled out than he did against Rolly. I think he had a lot better a better game plan. That being said, Mario Barrios is a man camp laborer. You know what I'm saying? He's a truck driver. He's one of them type of boy. Nothing wrong with being a
Why you
laborer.
hating on
Nothing
Barrios,
wrong with
man?
being a laborer. Get your money. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
just
saying
said that, man.
he
You
not.
just hated on the dude. You said
I'm just saying in the context of boxing.
you said
That's
he's a
all I'm
fruit
saying.
picker. That's what you said. You said he's a fruit picker. That's what you said. That's exactly what you said.
No, but listen. I'm just saying, Rolly and Mario Barrios, even though I don't think too highly of Rolly, I don't think they're on the same level. I think like Mario is like a C plus and Rolly is a B plus.
Okay, I'll go with that.
And
What you
Ryan
think, big dog?
muscled up Ryan Garcia is looking like he might be an A fighter. We gonna see.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Anyway,
That's a little stretch.
I
Talk
also
about A
think
fighter.
Figueroa versus Shushu's bigger fight than Ryan and Devin.
That is a big fight. That is a big fight.
You said Shushu Figueroa, Pearl?
Yeah.
That is a big fight. People want to see that fight.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, what
I mean,
happened
it's
to,
a big
let me ask
fight,
a
but in
question.
terms of like commercial,
What happened
what
to
about?
Espinosa?
Hold
What
on.
happened to
Can we
Espinosa?
add? Can I be honest
What
with you
about
guys?
it, brother?
Hold on. Who is a bigger? No, let's be really honest. That's a bigger fight for us. This is you guys have to forget it. For us, you have to think. For us, it's a bigger fight. We know who those people are. Everybody else don't.
That's true.
Fact.
You got
That's
to
what I was
stop
about to say. In
grouping
terms
us
of commercial,
into everything. Us is a lot of people.
Yeah, but most
For
people, you got to be honest,
yeah,
Puro. Most
but
people
if a
don't even know who
fight, if
Devin
it's
Haney
on
is.
Netflix,
Yeah.
and everybody can watch it, that's for everybody else. A lot more people watch Jake Paul
Yeah.
and Mike Tyson.
Nah, that's.
Then do we?
Hey, let
That's
me
what I'm
just say this though.
saying.
Sensei, salute, Albert, salute. I say y'all, and don't do that, Mr. Moore. People know Devin Haney. Everybody know
No,
him
they
from
don't. Devin
Stephen
Haney
A. Smith
versus Ryan
saying
Garcia is not
he's a
going to be
little
on
black.
Netflix. It's not
he's the
going to be
guy
on
that
Netflix,
he's
bro.
the guy that Stephen A. Smith said don't nobody know he ain't a big
Devin
star,
Haney
right?
what
versus
Stephen A.
Ryan
Coon
Garcia
said?
will not be on Netflix, bro. It will not.
What did
It will
Stephen A.
not.
Coon say?
He's just hating
I'm
on
just
Devin
telling
Haney.
you.
He's trying to act like
Yeah,
Devin Haney, like
you're
nobody
kind of
knows
hating.
Devin
You're
Haney.
kind of hating.
Oh yeah, I ain't
It's kind of
surprised.
simple. But you ain't gonna call Mr. Moore that. But I mean, at the end of the day,
It's the truth.
people,
You
man,
think they
listen,
going to put
stop it,
Devin
man.
Haney versus Ryan Garcia on Netflix, B3? Be honest with yourself.
I don't see why not.
Absolutely, yeah.
They don't. Yeah, why not?
I don't think so either,
You guys
Shelton,
are
but it would be nice.
delusional.
It would be nice.
You
You
guys are
no,
I
you
thought Ryan.
hey,
delusional.
Hold
hey.
on. So Ryan, is it because Ryan is not a big star?
Neither one of these motherfuckers is big. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Ryan
Well,
Garcia's been
I mean,
on
you don't
2
always forget
successful
stuff.
pay-per-views.
You put the
Big
right.
Dog
You
Willie,
gotta have.
I gotta go jump in the shower. Big Dog Willie,
And
What's
Shelton,
explain
up?
it
before
to
you
him.
leave,
Go out
no,
Please
there, hate
explain it to
out
him.
your
before
heart,
you're
old
rudely
man.
interrupted, Shelton, what was the question about Figueroa?
They trying to tell me, Big Dog, they trying to tell me that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are huge stars and their fight will be on Netflix.
I said that.
Ooh, big.
Oh,
But I
you're
said part
yeah,
of that. I said it can be
yeah.
you're
on.
moron too.
I said it can be on
Trying to
Netflix.
get Big Dog on your hate bandwagon. Take that,
Then
old
you're a
man.
But
moron too. He knew that.
Yeah.
no, because the thing about it is that you can put. Let's do this. They can be on Mayweather and Pacquiao's undercard.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I like that. It's a co-main.
There you go. That might work. That might
Did
work. But
Ryan
you talking
Garcia
about them two
was Ryan
headlines on the
Garcia and
Netflix
Devin
card?
Haney not
Never.
was Ryan Garcia
Never.
and Devin Haney not a successful pay-per-view? Or am I tripping? Did they
Yeah,
do
it,
like
it
Man,
wasn't.
yeah,
It
500K?
wasn't successful.
it
That ain't got
wasn't
shit
what
to
they
do with
projected.
Netflix, Island
It was
Boy.
under the it
Island
was
Boy.
under what
That
they
ain't got
I
wanted.
shit to
mean,
do with
it
Netflix,
Hold
was
on,
Island
but
Boy.
what that got to do? Isn't Mahmudov on Netflix? A headline on Netflix?
No.
Come
Who
on,
told you he's on Netflix? Who told you
man.
that? Oh, he fighting Tyson Fury. He's fighting Tyson
Yeah,
Fury.
come on, man.
Neither
yeah.
one of these dudes is a
Yeah.
bigger star than Tyson Fury.
Oh, here
Yeah,
we go.
Tyson Fury is the
Here we
star
go.
of it.
Another right, Tyson Fury.
Neither
They
one of
put
these dudes is as
Mahmudov
big
on
as Tyson
Netflix.
Fury.
You mean to tell me?
Man,
So
Neither
you
one
you
of
so
these
you mean to
dudes
hate
is
tell
as
out
me
your
big as
heart,
Tyson
man.
Fury, bro.
so more people want to
Y'all
see Tyson Fury versus Mahmudov over Devin Ryan rematch? Come on, man.
More
just
That's
people
hate,
want to
just
crazy.
see
straight
Tyson
hate.
Fury on
Maybe.
WWE. They seen Tyson Fury on WWE. That's why Tyson Fury is a bigger star.
Oh my God!
I
You gotta
mean, we
crack
Man,
me
see
up.
Devin,
Ryan
take your
Garcia
ass to
on
WWE,
AR.
please.
I gotta get going, fellas. B3, thanks for having me on. One
Appreciate
more
you,
fight
Fredo.
that's bigger than Ryan and this one, and Billy and Canelo. That'd be bigger as well. All right, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, that's a bigger fight. That's a big fight. Yeah,
And
because
Billy,
everybody wants to see what
I
Canelo
don't
look like
know.
after the ass whooping.
Everybody want to see Canelo get stopped, right?
Right, exactly.
I do as
Well,
well, but I don't
But
think
and
that's a
Billy's
bigger
not the guy
fight.
to do it because he
But salute
faded
to my
against
guy
Lester.
Pearl. Salute to my guy Pearl. Good to see you, Pearl.
So we
I
got to
think
see if he
Lester will
really can
stop
last
Canelo.
that
Hey,
12 rounds.
that's where we disagree, B3, because I think Lester will stop Canelo.
I don't know. I know who would. David.
Oh, Canelo knows that too. That's why
Lester
he won't
probably
fight.
get kicked out.
Canelo knows that too, big dog. That's why he won't fight him.
I know he does. I know he's been ducking. This is some of the worst ducking I've seen in a long time. He was like, no, I'm not fighting you at all. Just like on Friday when dude's son got beat up and Dude came up to him. He was like, "You want some?" He was like, "No."
Let me ask you. Big dog. Let me ask you this, because they would. The projection is that Devin may have to fight Xander if he can't fight Ryan. What's the? Do you feel like? Do you like that fight? Do you like the Devin Haney versus
No,
Xander fight?
no. That's just Bill talking. Exactly what Crush was saying earlier. That's just Bill talking, just running his mouth. They're not trying to fight Xander Zayas. That's not gonna happen.
You saying Devin Haney don't got the nuts to fight Xander Zayas? Is that what
No,
I'm
it's
hearing?
I like
Bill.
to
Okay, so
fight.
that
I
little
like.
It's
emoji
Bill
that Devin
talking.
dropped, I watched it. That was
Go
sweat.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I mean just like it's just talking. Bill just talks.
I like to fight, big dog. I just don't like to fight for Devin. I like it for Xander.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying. I think
I
Devin
still
can
like to
win the
fight for
fight.
Devin.
I think Devin can win the fight. Devin got a really good chance to win the fight, but it's not.
Not a
It's
really
not
good
going to
chance.
happen.
I think it's 65-35 Xander. I think Xander's a little bit too
I
big.
don't. Well, I think Xander's a little bit too slow though too. So I don't know. I mean, if Devin know how to fight, I just against Ryan, he just made some bad decisions. So, and that was just pride. But
Maybe he learned. Maybe he learned from Ryan's ass kicking. Maybe he learned something.
I hope so. If he wants to fight him again,
Yeah, he learned, and he was a shell of himself that night, Mr. Moore. You know that.
Well, I hope he fights Xander. I want the Xander fight.
why?
And now I'm back.
Is that the? Yeah, I like that fight
And
too.
now I'm back from
I like
honesty.
that fight.
What's up?
Juan, what you
But
got? Who
it's
got in
not
that
going to
fight?
I have
Juan
happen.
Xander
motives.
versus Devin.
Oh
I have
goddamn!
motives.
Don't everybody answer at one time. Man, damn.
I have motives.
What's good? G? What's good with you?
Yeah, Mr. Moore had Norman by stoppage over Haney, so he's just doubling down. That's all.
You did?
Who you have?
No, I
You
just
got
don't think
Xander
he can
beating
beat
Devin?
Xander.
Who,
Yeah,
me
I got Xander
or
whooping
Jeff
his
Morris? Oh
ass.
yeah, him. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I don't
That
think
what
it's that cut and clear. No.
that what happened?
He asking who
Hold
you
on, Juan.
got,
Hold
Juan,
on.
between Xander and
Yeah,
Devin. Who you got?
Dev better get him now. Don't let that boy get experience. That's all I'm saying right here. Don't let that boy get
right.
experience. Get him now.
Xander whoop his ass
Exactly.
now, Juan. Xander whoops
Nah,
his ass now.
nah. There's too
Yep.
many. There's too many
Yep.
holes in that Billy game right now.
Yep.
He's nice though. He can fight. He definitely fight, but too many holes in this game.
I want Devin to fight a Boss Baru first. Fight him first. Beat him.
Listen, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
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 All right, let me pivot. Let me pivot the show. We talked about the biggest fight in boxing. We got to pivot real quick. We got to talk this 130 Nunes Navarrete. We're gonna talk who's the best at 130 right now. Is D Free, talk to us. Hold on, Free. You in here with us? You moving around?
Yeah, I'm
Free up
moving
here. Okay,
around.
hold on.
I'm
What
moving
you say
around, but
about
I'm
Nunez
here.
Navarrete?
I'm
I
here
didn't hear
though.
you.
Okay, yeah. Let me ask you this. Like, start us off and salute, Free. Appreciate you pulling up. Hey, who you see as the number one at 130 right now? Navarrete, Nunes, Kakase, Oshaki Foster. Or do you foresee, or do you believe it's not a number one right now?
I
Um,
think.
there's
Oh, good.
there's and I mean there's not a number one because nobody's a linear champion. But who I think is the top guy right now is Oshaki Foster.
You already
I
heard
think
me on the
Oshaki
bullshit.
Foster is the top guy right now. Um, but I mean I mean we saw what happened to Neverati. Um, I don't think he beats a guy like Oshaki Foster. Um, Picasso.
Kanako.
We saw that. We saw what happened with him. Um, Luna. No, I mean, like I said, I got Osaki Foster as the number one guy right now at 130.
I would
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you
I
on
would
that.
like to see. I'd
BBO
like
done
to see
pulled up
that.
to us,
I'd
man.
like
Give
to
us
see that
audio check.
Navarrete fight though, between him
Y'all
and
hear me?
Oshaki.
I
Navarrete is
can't
so
hear BBO.
overrated.
Can
Navarrete
y'all
is
hear?
so overrated. I never liked him at all. I
Yo,
thought he
can
was
y'all hear
just
me?
Um,
overrated.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we
he
got you.
overrated.
Whoever you is that B? Is that Blue Hustle?
No, it's BVO. Y'all can hear me?
What's up, BB?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
your big ass.
BBO, we can hear you, yo.
Hold on. I'm maybe get my blade off, Grandpa. I would hate to cut you up. If I go on my
We hear
boot,
your
man, I
big
gotta
ass.
spill
We
blood.
hear your big ass, nigga.
Or maybe go on my boot, man.
What's
But
up,
I like how
BBO?
Shaki talking crazy to Shakur, man. It seemed like Sanchez don't want that smoke. Maybe because
Damn,
Shaki's
he coming
black.
with a
I don't know, but
Sanchez.
I think black and Spanish, that's a big fight.
What do you call that man
'Cause I think he's
Sanchez
the
though?
best at 135. I think Oshaki's the
BBO's
best at
clowning.
135, in my
He's been
opinion.
calling Sanchez for about a year and a half,
How
2
you
years.
call that man Sanchez, man?
Because that's a
Y'all hear me?
BVO being BVO.
Oh, yeah.
That's cold. You should call that man Sanchez. You might as well call him Enriquez then.
Nah, we can hear you, BVO. You can't hear us though.
Oh, okay, my bad. And that new
Nah,
Baby
keep.
Keem is crazy, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Or call that nigga Hernandez then. Fuck it.
Man,
Hey, watch the
He's a
cussing,
bad
Sheldon. More, come on
Jim
now.
on.
Hey,
I ain't
Marky, do
calling him
you feel
Sanchez.
like
You just said about that.
Do I feel about what?
I didn't say
about
nothing about. I didn't call the man Sanchez. You said nothing about that.
I mean, he probably got a an abuelo or an abuelo that's named Sanchez.
He
Get
ain't got
over
none
it,
of
Sheldon
that,
Moore.
man. The dude eats chitlins and collard greens. Come on, man. Stop it. Cut the crap.
His father is descended from the island. Get over it, Sheldon Moore. He probably got people named Calderon too. Just being honest.
Who?
But
Who,
go ahead,
me?
B3. What was the question?
Nah, ain't no Calderons in my
Shakur
family.
Stevenson. No, Shakur Stevenson. Go ahead, B3. What's the question? I don't know if B3 can hear me. I don't know what's going on. But
Y'all
he
I think
bugging,
the
said
man.
question
Y'all
130.
was
He said
disrespecting that
130.
who's
man.
Who's the
the
best at 130? That's what he's saying.
who's
Who's
the
the
best
best
at
at 130?
130?
Yeah.
It's
I don't know none of
Oshaki
them dudes at
it's
130. Only one I
Oshaki.
know is Oshaki and Navarrete, and Navarrete is trash.
Yeah, I would say Oshaki Foster, in my opinion, is the best. Um,
Yeah.
I mean,
The
he's
rest of them dudes I
defended his
never heard of.
title more than all those
Sugar
guys. He's
Lee. Who's the hell
solidified.
is that?
He's cleaned out his top 5 rankings. So I would say he's the best, but I wouldn't mind seeing that Oshaki versus Navarrete fight. You know, I know Big Dog Willie thinks Navarrete is overrated, but Navarrete
Yes.
has he looked like somebody who should not be good at boxing. And he's not good at boxing. Like, he has one of the most awkward, awful styles. He throws lead uppercuts from long range. Like, the punches he throws, some of them look like arm punches. And I've never seen somebody so fat at 130 pounds. This man eats tacos and ice cream in his camps. But he is awkward as hell. He got heavy hands and he wins a lot.
and
So
he a four
I wouldn't
division
mind seeing that
champion?
fight.
He's
Yeah,
moved through divisions.
he proven. So we can't say he overrated. He's a proven 3 division champion.
4,
4?
He wins against them
maybe
dudes they
4.
put him in there with, man. Come
Nah,
on.
122 against Dog Bay, 126 against Via, and 130 against, I think that was I can't remember who, but that's the
Okay,
3
my
weight class.
bad.
I
You
Yeah,
think
can beat dog,
It
man.
you
was
right.
it
You
Cause
was
can beat dog, man.
I
it
don't
was the
know if he did
he
Valdez. I
118
think
beat
it's
or Private,
Valdez,
but
right?
he
the
lost
hell
to
out of Dog
Parancho.
Bay.
He beat yeah, he did.
He beat Valdez,
He
right?
did.
For
He
the
lost to Baranchik at 135.
Yeah, exactly. He beat Valdez as well.
okay.
Yeah, but those are smaller
Okay.
guys, man. We're gonna see Nunez is shorter, but he's 30, so hopefully he can get him.
Yeah, I just don't like how you
People trying to
fight,
move
man.
on.
I think for real, I think he's a weight bully, especially at 122. He was weight bullying his ass off. So I think he was at 130, he was just way I mean at 122, he's just way too big for everybody. 26, I don't know. I think what's his name beat him down. Anui. He got up to 130. So I don't know.
Man, now I've always liked Navarrete style because I remember when he was at 122, he was a monster. It was the fight before he fought Dog Bay. I'll never forget that long as I live. He threw 200 punches in one round to try and get the dude out of there. Like now at that stage of his career where he'd never been on no American cards, no American TV, he was hungry. Now he's just a fat, disgusting lump who could still fight. He could still fight some. But now he like I don't like to watch him because he's just disgusting to look at. Never seen a champion that out of shape. And still kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, yeah. All right, yo, I'm gonna take my ass to sleep. So you guys, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.
All right, big dog. Appreciate you pulling up on this show, man. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, we got our monetization today. Appreciate everybody that's been pulling up, showing love. Listen, we've been working 10 months strong since April
Whoa.
2025. And listen, the grind don't stop. We building. We gonna have the memberships. We're gonna get everything cooking. But we just taking our time. We just thankful. Uh Listen, to be able to get to this position. Shout out to the Sports Star Network, the People's Network, everybody that always blessed the Cash App, AC, Ja, Vay, Angie. Appreciate y'all. We growing. Uh, listen, Marky, my audio coming through?
It is.
Okay, cool. Now, BVO, talk to me. I can't hear my brother BVO. What's going on? Talk to me, B.
You can hear me now?
Can you hear BVO, Mark?
Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him. I can hear BVO.
Okay. I can hear
Oh, okay.
y'all. I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I was gonna say I got some good news, man. We got the baddest woman to ever put on boxing gloves. She will be on BVO Sports TV. Shout out to my man Marcus Ohio Runs Boxing. We're gonna have the great Alicia Bungarner, the baddest in the game, the quote, the greatest to ever do it. She gonna be on the show, man. So appreciate my brother Marcus on that. And just looking forward, man, because she a bad mama jamma, man. So we gonna get to talk to the queen of boxing and see what she think about that horrific performance by Clarissa and
Hold on, let me hold on,
get
BVO.
her thoughts on it. But
Hold on,
I don't know.
BVO.
What you guys think about that
BVO
horrible
can't hear
performance
me.
by Clarissa, man?
Hold on.
Can y'all
Hold
hear me?
on. Yeah. No, we don't need to hear you right now. What?
I can hear them.
What's going on? Can y'all hear me? I can hear me clear. I can hear BVO clear. But I guess BVO couldn't hear me, right? Horrible performance by Clarissa. Man, that was a outstanding performance. I mean, it's just Clarissa business as usual. Um, I mean, of course, we want to see her against Shadeja Green. We want to see her against other opponents. But shout out to Franchon Cruz, man. Shout out to Heavy Hitting Diva, phenomenal career. Uh, wow, that was nasty work. Usyk signing to Zuffa. I like that. Okay, cool. Appreciate you, Prize. Yeah, we got. Hey, listen, it's looking good for Zuffa boxing. Hey, check out the post. I posted that current roster. I didn't see Usyk on it. Maybe he is going to sign. Hopefully he do. But we just want to see the biggest and best fights in the sport. That's all. That's it, and that's all. So hopefully we get this Devin Haney Ryan Garcia. I feel like that is the biggest fight in the sport currently, and it's a lot of big fights though, y'all. Y'all already know it's a lot of big fights. We do have Virgil versus Boots. We also have Benavidez versus Jao Pataya as a potential fight. So we got some big fights. And we'll see. Hopefully 168 clears up. Canelo will be back in September. So we gotta see. Hopefully Canelo versus probably Resendez. I think he's gonna get the Armando Resendez fight. And Armando Resendez was really tough against Caleb. Canelo's a different beast. So we gotta see. I think that's gonna be the fight. Yeah, shout out to Armando Resendez for that big upset. Hell of a fighter. I mean, that made us money. Salva, good. What's going on, man? Salvador Mosqueda. What's going on, Salvador? Hey, he said Canelo was finished. Man, Canelo, what it Turkey ain't Turkey. Turkey don't think so. Turkey just paid Canelo a king's ransom, so he's expecting his fights. Hey, I know everybody on here saw Django Unchained when Leonardo DiCaprio was talking. He's like, I listen. He said if I pay $500, I want at least 5 fights out of nigga before he turn over and play dead. But that's Turkey. Turkey won his fights, man. I can't believe a lot of people thought that Canelo was gonna walk off into the sunset after the Crawford loss because he's made so much money. He has oil money, he has gas stations, all type of businesses. Canelo doesn't need to box, right? I mean, with that being said, when that money on the line, and Canelo's still a young man, so I'm happy for Canelo. Hopefully he come back. He say he's still the face of boxing. Yeah, I mean he the face of coach. I gotta pull coach out. Hold on, coach. Coach, I was talking too good about Canelo, y'all. Hold on, coach. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah, you kind of breaking up a little bit. So you was talking about my favorite fighter, Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you know Canelo.
breaking up
That
now, coach. Take the floor.
yeah, Canelo. Yeah, that's my favorite guy, man. You know that ain't never seen nothing like him. Nah, I'm just tripping. You know, hey, he was a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He was a good fighter. He does have some questionable moves, and fortunately, those moves made him a lot of money. I just put it like that. You know, if he would have did everything I would have wanted him to do, he probably wouldn't have been the star that he is today because he probably would have had a lot more losses on his record. But you know, hey, it is what it is, man.
Oh yeah,
Canelo
coach, you
Alvarez.
would have for sure got Canelo beat.
Oh, I would have gotten washed, bro. Yeah, but you know, even like with the Charlos, man. Those guys at one point in time, you know, everybody was kind of high on them guys, man, and they just kind of fell off, man. But it is
Yeah.
what it is, man. I was looking at Zuffa now. Zuffa's like they got a nice little roster they starting to build up over there, man.
Yeah, it's looking good, man. I got Jaleel Hackett, the black
Hmm.
Mexican, man. I think he could be champion. Hopefully they can get him a title shot. Maybe they get him the Callum Walsh fight.
Yeah, I looked at this. I looked at their roster. A lot of them, and I'm going to admit, a lot of those guys I don't know who they are, but I do see some familiar names on there, some recognizable names, man. So I think,
Yeah, Ryo.
yeah, a lot of these
The
guys
Avatar.
who looking for a home, man, they need to get on board, man. You
I
know what I'm
got
saying?
Robert Merriweather the third. That's our guy. Friend of the show.
Yeah. He fighting over there?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he boxed, man.
Yep.
Is
He was
he related to the Mayweathers?
no Merriweather, Robert
Oh, I thought you
Merriweather.
said Mayweather. My bad. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He hell of a young prospect, man.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about Navarrete earlier, man. That's what I was listening to. Yeah, that dude, man. He
What you
reminds
think
me
about
of
him, 3 division champion, awkward style, but he really gets the job done.
yeah, and Antonio Margarito, man. That's what it reminds me of, man. You know, just that type of guy, just keep coming, relentless guy. Seems to have some sturdy beard. Seems like he just can take countless punches, man. But eventually, you know, somebody's gonna crack their jaw, man. You know, you can continue to take shots like that.
Right. Do you think Oshaki's the number one at 140, coach?
What you say, 140 or 130?
My bad, 130.
Oh yeah, shock, man. He looked great, man. He did a clinic on a Cool Boy, man. I didn't know he was gonna do Cool Boy like that. I thought it was gonna be a nice, you know, a good competitive scrap, man. Something similar to like what we seen with Albright and Frank Martin. That what I was, you know, looking forward to in that fight, man. And it wasn't even close, man. He did a tremendous job. That guy got a lot of skills.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to how everything shake out
Yeah,
at 130.
and that's one of them things, man. I know Shop seemed like he wanted to smoke, man. I know he want to fight Shakur. It seemed like to me, he's not the type of guy who's gonna put a rehydration clause on him. He gonna say, "Hey, man, just send me a contract, man. I don't care what you weigh." You know that would, you know what I mean?
Right.
Shop wanted to smoke, man. And I think those guys need to get their opportunity. You know what I mean?
1000%. I'm definitely with you. I'm in full agreement.
Yeah, now I see Bill out there. I see Bill out there in the streets right now, man. Bill's active in the streets, man, and he got all his I ain't gonna call them minions. I'm just gonna call them his associates. Cause I don't want to say minion. That sound derogatory, but he has some favorable channels,
Yeah.
that speaks to them. And hey, it is what it is. But the only problem I had with those other channels, man, is that they tear down other fighters to big up Devin Haney. That's the problem that I have. And they make up stuff that, in my opinion, just don't make no sense. And it's fabrication and it's a narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like narrative that
Now let me ask you this, Coach.
Boots is scared of Devin Haney and all that stuff. Bro, come on, man. Let's be realistic here, man.
Yeah, I think some stuff people just are doing too much talking. They just talking out their ass. I don't think Boots is scared of Devin Haney.
Scared of who?
Boots scared of Devin Haney. That's what the narrative that's being pushed by some of these pro Devin Haney channels, man. And do what you gotta do to get your money. I ain't knocking your hustle, man.
Hey, Coach, I heard what you said, right? But man, listen, Coach, you don't hear me as much. But listen, I don't go for that nonsense. They don't need to be saying anything with what he is. He's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, you think take your behind out of 147, where you ain't doing a daggone thing at right now. It seems like nobody really wants to be bothered with your behind. So go somewhere where people would love to entertain you. This is where you daring to be great, not sitting around somewhere waiting for somebody to finally get Kool-Aid pumped to fight you. I don't know what is going on with boxing today, but a bunch of cat. Let that fight happen. That fight ain't going past 3 rounds. I'll put my money on it. Boots get that boy out of there in 3 rounds. It is what it is. What advantage does he have over Boots? Not one. What he does better than Boots? Nada. Something that they is afraid to actually get in the ring and face, but they want to pop out saying they the best of the best and all that when everybody's always looking for a making freaking advantage. If you great, you the king or the GOAT, whatever you call, you don't look for no damn advantages. You create the advantages. Not looking for them to be set up for you. And that's what's going on with him and everybody else. They keep oversaturating what they really are, and ain't showed us really nothing. None of these dudes had actually sat there that we keep talking about is actually going through an entire weight class. That's where competing is at. Top to bottom, not no spot fights. Oh, none of that. But we supposed to say these guys is who they are. They haven't done any of these things. But we don't talk about the few guys who actually done it. Actually went through an entire weight class. Top to bottom, all the whack dudes and all the top dudes, not missing anything. Your name ain't Jamel Charlo? No. Name ain't Usyk. So I don't know why they keep talking about these other dudes. They ain't did none of that. It ain't really trying to do it. Want to go to other weight classes, stay in your lane. What are you doing? Then we supposed to say, oh, he's a 6th divisional champ. Listen, if you ain't going through an entire weight class and taking what the percentage you need to take out in the weight class, you ain't competing no weight class, and you ain't really no damn champion. You're really not a champion.
Kicking butt and taking names, man. That's what you're supposed to be doing, man.
They ain't doing it, most of them. And the ones that really want to do it, Coach, they kind of stalling them out a little bit.
Hey, Crush, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that Boots Ennis is not afraid of Debo Dev?
Yeah, you can't really believe it or not. Oh man, he should be
Debo
scared.
Dev.
Debo Dev, Debo, Dev would get wrapped up in a bow messing around
Well,
with
I like Debo, but Debo kept getting his ass whooped the last time I remember.
Oh yeah, and they keep bringing up special milkshakes and all this other. This is crazy. No, the only way somebody can hurt this man or drop this man or even come close to beating him, they're gonna have to be on something. Yeah, okay. I wish that could have been somebody else that would have been the first one to drop Devin Haney. Would they have said the same thing? Oh, yeah. Of course they would have. It don't matter if a guy's suspicious of something or not. Then y'all keep oversaturating something that ain't even potent like that. It's not even close to being potent like that. Y'all making this the new poster pad, all the steroids and pads, and this is serum, you idiots. But go ahead, live on. Live on in fantasy world. And that's what's wrong with the sport of boxing. You can't keep it real with these daggone fighters because you're too emotionally, passionately invested and they ain't giving that same love back. Oh, how it feels to love somebody when somebody loves you back, but you ain't getting it over there with these guys. And I pass.
Yeah, that's it. It's too much capping, man. Like I said, I ain't got no per se beef with Devin Haney himself, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, it's just I don't feel it's necessary to tear down another brother just to big up your guy or just to make up these false narratives that you want to run with. And when it's convenient, you know, you'll leave your guy out of the conversation. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like talking about, you know, weight classes, talking about cleaning up a division. And they'll act like that Devin's doing that. And, you know, like I say, he's moving through the weight classes because he's looking for opportunity. He's chasing belts, and they'll describe it, you know, under the cover of chasing legacy. Hey, and I feel you, man. You know, you gotta get your money, man, because you can only box for so long. So yeah, you got to maximize your earning potential while you can, and you also got to make the public
Hold on,
believe that.
coach. Hold on, coach. We not gonna do that. Regis was dangerous, a puncher at 140, and a perennial knockout artist. And Brian Norman Jr. was a perennial knockout artist that you picked to stop Devin Haney.
Yeah, I did, but Regis Prograis was long in the tooth, brother. Let's not pretend that you talking about a guy who was looking phenomenal, man, who was looking unbeatable. And I gave him credit. I give him credit for Devin Haney. I mean, I give him credit for Brian Norman. But I'm saying though, it's like the problem is, man, if when you allow, and not just with Devin Haney, with the way this new modern era of boxing is
Come
came
on.
in. Are you able to just move through and jump lines? When you're able to jump to the front of the line, man, and then just automatically declare yourself the best at a division because you beat one guy. That's what I have a problem with, man, because it's fictitious at best. How can you claim to be the best? You hadn't fought me. We in the same weight class, brother. Just because you beat this guy don't mean you gonna beat me. And that's why it's so good. These guys. One thing about the old school fighters, it seems like if you are mandatory, man, you might as well kiss the baby, man, because you ain't getting no shot, brother. The way these dudes is moving, man. Being a man, the ranking system needs to have some type of integrity. In other words, if the ranking system had no integrity, what's the whole point of being ranked? If I'm just gonna get leapfrogged, if I'm just gonna get passed over, if I'm just gonna get whatever the reason, I'm never gonna get my shot at the title. What's the whole point of being number one then? When somebody can come from a whole nother division and leapfrog a whole nother division and go straight to the front of the line. And I've been there for 5 years and I ain't got my title shot. Y'all, this man riding around in 3 Rolls Royces, I'm still riding around in a Broham. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I need to get my shot, bro. That's all I'm saying. Man, just asking for an opportunity. So these guys, I mean, hey, I feel you want to get to the money, you want to get to the bag, but at the same time, the boxing game, you got to keep it a beam, man. These mandatory, they need to get their shots, man. They need to get shot at the title. You know, if you go in there and beat them down, hey, it is what it is. You clean out the division. But when, like I said, and I always preach this, when the last time we had a reigning champion. You see how
I'm
you
with
having
you
to
on that,
struggle.
coach. You can hear
You say
me?
you having to you see how you having to struggle to even go back that far. I guess you could consider Triple G a reigning champion because he had what 20 something title defenses. Now, did he duck maybe a one or two people possibly, but for the at the end of the day, he was fighting in the weight class he belonged in. You know what I'm saying? He didn't move
Yeah.
around. He wasn't a
You can
weight
hear me,
bully.
coach?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Let me jump in real quick and say this, and I'm gonna let you take the floor. Shout out to Salvador, man. Appreciate you. You say sub to the boxing channel today, man. Appreciate you. Listen, we definitely building. Our monetization came through today. Prize, bless the cash app. Hey, listen, somebody else refresh the cash app. I mean, refresh this the super chat for us. Show the super things, even if it's only 99 cents. Uh, this our first day. Listen, we've been grinding. Coach been on here cooking, crushed, free. All of the Sports Talk Network. My family, Remo, the JBT, everybody been helping us build. And all our supporters in the chat. I mean, y'all know y'all been here with us. And hey, we within our first year and we got monetization. A lot of people ain't done it. Shout out to Smoke. Appreciate my brother Smoke, Cam, Jay, everybody, Jab, everybody that's really be putting on for us. Miss Joette, we definitely building, right? Now, let me say this. Let me bring you in. Who Crush, can you hear me? My audio coming through? You can hear me, Crush?
You great, bro.
Okay, lock. And I appreciate you, family. Now, with this Shakur situation, Crush, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like it's tough for him at 140 right now. Do you see a fight at 140 for him, or do you believe it's in his best interest to look at another weight class? Do you like the Dawn Smith fight? Talk to me, Crush. What do you see about 140 and Shakur? Cause I'm looking and it's like I don't mind him fighting Ryan or Devin. I would prefer Devin. I should be Shakur Devin, but it just looks like 150. It just looks like it's gonna be real tight at 140 right now, based on the landscape.
Right. Well, he needs to go ahead and worry about 140. Stop talking about fighters in other weight classes.
Mm,
That's what he needs to do, and a lot of them need to do it besides him. That's one thing that's wrong with the
mm,
sport of boxing. If he really want to show us that he's really the best, you can't keep talking that. You can't think that because you got a lineal title or whatever. You can't think that because the guy that you just beat, no matter what title he had over his head, he was never the best at that weight class. Never the best. Not even one of the best. So in order for us to really know that you are the best, you have to sit still in a weight class and rumble, young man, rumble. Take out everything that's in the way and that needs to be moved to the side, which we is not getting enough in boxing right now. And me as a true boxing fan and stuff, I'm not gonna keep going for, oh, you just fought 4 or 5 guys here in this weight class. And no. It's too many fighters in a damn weight class. For 5 fights to register, oh, you really fought and competed in the weight class. No. No, there's something wrong with that. So if he really wants to prove to us that he's the best, then he needs to wipe out 140. Until then, he's not the best. And that goes for him and everyone else. Until you wipe out all the competition, not the competition that's being available to you. You know what I mean? Until then, no one is the best. And I pass.
mm. Hey, salute to the family prize, man. Appreciate you. Man, showing so much love. Listen, it's a brotherhood. One hand wash the other. Teamwork made the dream work. Man, listen, I started to make a mean campaign, and listen, my supporters, the people that support, They know they're gonna make $1 million and be able to say they seen somebody come from the ground up. I literally wasn't even on social media until April of 2025. So I appreciate everybody that's showing so much love and support. Vacay, appreciate you, T-Mac, and salute to everybody. Now, Teofimo Lopez. Teo was not the best at 140. Shout out to T-Mac. He was like Shannon Briggs before Lennox Lewis annihilated him. He just got the opportunity. I like that, T-Mac, right. That's a fact. Now, 40, yeah, 40. That's what I'm saying. It's just like the fights is there. I think the fights are there. I think Shakur should reign. I like what Coach be saying. I like what Coach and Crush reign as a champion in the division. I do want to see that because unifying the division. These fights not going nowhere. I want to see Devin versus Ryan. That should be the fight. And we should go ahead and get Shakur versus Gary Antoine because Gary Antoine did get through a tough test. We not pushing. But Junto Nakatani had a tough test in December, and he's still getting his big fight with Inoue. So guys gonna have tough fights, and then and Antoine. Uh, Hideyoko was able to close the distance and land some body work, but Antoine looked good in that fight. I don't think Antoine took a step back at all. He just showed that he can beat a bigger man, and he showed different dimensions, being able to box, more so than always stepping forward looking for a stoppage victory. So it was a good performance by Antoine. And so I definitely want to see Antoine versus Shakur. Now with Keyshawn Davis, that's what we got to see who he's gonna fight now. The reports are he may go to 147. I don't believe that. I don't believe he needs to go to 147 for a Tiger Johnson or for a Brian Norman Jr. They're trying to talk Lewis Crocker. Lewis Crocker has a mandatory with the IBF for Liam Pardo. So that's happening in March. Maybe he'll get Lewis Crocker in the summertime. Um, it's just looking like a lot of picking and choosing going on right now in the sport of boxing. We can't have this. So I see what everybody's saying. We want these guys Keyshawn looked phenomenal at 140, so we just gonna skip past over 140. I don't like that.
Nah, you're right,
Yeah.
bro. We got to see these guys get it on, man, because they passing the eye test and they look like they got the skills and everything. But we still, he did a great job against Jermaine Ortiz, man. He did a really good job against him. So he owed it to himself, you know what I'm saying, to go out there and show the people what he made of, you know what I mean? Because like I said, he's looking
Right.
good, man. He looking real good, man.
Now, do you want him to get that Devin Haney fight? If Ryan moves around, Coach, what do you think? If Ryan fights for core, do you want Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis?
See, I look at Ryan Garcia. If he fights Shakur, I feel like he ducking Devin Haney, man. I'm gonna consider that a duck because I'm looking at
Yeah.
even though Shakur has a lot of skills, you know what I'm saying, and a tremendous fighter, great fighter, but like I said, you still got a man right there who got the potential to go out there and get the job done against you. More, in my opinion, more so than a Shakur. Plus, it's already built in, man. It's like, bro, the fight is there. That's what everybody want to see. Ain't nobody really calling for outside of a few people. Nobody's calling for Shakur versus Devin Haney. Nobody's calling for that. Only person calling for it is Ryan Garcia, and he's calling for it for a reason because he's looking at you as though he gonna run through you. He don't care about your Olympic gold medal. He don't care about your defense. Your percentages not getting hit. He looking at you as somebody that he's gonna steamroll. And that's why he's coming towards you because he's looking at you as a weaker link compared to Devin Haney. He knows what he's in for when he fight Devin Haney. He done fought the man 7 times. In his mind, he know Devin Haney is a much tougher out than Shakur. Now, so a lot of people may not agree with that, but that's how he feels about the fight. Anytime somebody is actively pursuing you, they're doing it for a reason. I mean, they see something. You don't see too many people actively pursuing killers. Other than, I would say, Usyk is the type of guy who maybe really, pursue somebody who feels like is a really, really dangerous threat, knockout artist type of guy. That's why he gets a lot of credit for the people that he fight, because he really getting in there with dangerous guys, the guys that can end your night in one shot, and he's going out there and he's getting the job done. But yeah, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, that shouldn't even be it shouldn't even be up for debate, man. That fight should be next, right up without a doubt, man. That's the biggest fight right now, in the smaller weight classes.
Biggest fight in the sport, coach.
Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, man. That's the big fight, man. That's what everybody want to see, man. That's what the people clamoring for. So you got to get the people what they want sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You got to give them what they want, man. Yeah, and the people want to see Devo Dale versus Ryan Garcia, man. That's what they want to see. That's the fight, brother. Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yep. I think B3 went out for a second. He came
Yeah,
back.
yeah, he moving around, man. Like I say, I look at if he fights Shakur, I would look at it like a duck, like he ducking Devin Haney, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna just add to the legend of Debo Devin Haney. People don't want to fight him, man. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan Garcia, he need to get on up in the ring, go ahead and take his whooping. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me just say this real quick while I got some audio. Shoot to my brother Cam J pulling up, man. Make sure y'all tapping with the Cam J Network. G Ball, what's going on? Appreciate you pulling up. Hey, yeah, we got that monetization. It came through. Listen, by the grace of God, and we've been putting in that work. We definitely been growing. Free in the building. Free, talk to us. Free. Man, with this 140, do you feel like these guys are like ducking or avoiding fights by moving through weight classes? Do you feel like do you want to see more like a Keyshawn Davis occupy 140 and like Devin to stay at 147?
Most definitely. I mean, we would never know who's the best guy at those weight classes if guys fight one fight and then they move out, or fight two fights and move out. I mean, T.O.'s been there for about 2-3 years now, and he's only fought two guys. He only fought two guys. Everybody else were quote unquote tune up fights. He fought uh, Josh Taylor, which was a good fight. I mean, even though Josh Taylor didn't look like himself after the Jose Ramirez fight, but he still fought him. He beat him. Jose Ramirez didn't beat him, and Jack Catterall, quote unquote, didn't beat him. But T.O. beat him, and then he fought Shakur. Those are the only two guys he fought at that weight class. I mean, you can say um, Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz was a good fight, but Jermaine Ortiz is not a top level guy. He's a guy that gets you ready for the top level. He's a good fighter. He's going to give you angles. He's going to give you footwork. But at times, Ortiz doesn't let his hands go. I think he could have won that fight if he would let his hands go versus T.O., but he didn't. So I mean, yeah, you got Keyshawn Davis. We thought we was about to start seeing Keyshawn Davis in some big fights at 135, and then all of a sudden he missed weight, and he said he was going to 140 anyway after that fight, and nobody knew about that. Everybody thought, okay, we might get the Keyshawn versus Abdullah Mason, and then once he missed weight, he was like, oh, I was going to 140 after this fight anyway. So I mean, these guys are not fighting the top competition. I mean, you got Shakur, he moved to 35. The only top competition that he fought at 35 was Williams Zepeda. So, I mean, I mean, we will never know who's the best guys at these weight classes if nobody's fighting the competition that will prove that they're the best guys. They fighting guys to warm them up for the best guys. So I mean, I would love for these guys to stay in one weight class and fight the top level guys. At least fight all of the guys that's in the top 10. You might not fight everybody, but at least fight the guys that's in the top 10. And then
Let
you
me
want to
just
move
say
out of
this.
the
Let me
weight
just
class,
say
move
this
out of
real
the weight
quick,
class.
free. Um, 1000%. 2 cents boxing. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for the $2. Thank you for the love and support. We definitely growing. Um, user, listen. I think I understand what you're saying. I like what you're saying. Keep it funny. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep it funny. And y'all, we building, we getting our monetization. So YouTube is definitely gonna be pushing us out. We got a few mods. The mods, do y'all job, respectfully. But we do want to keep people in here that's going to build with us. And it's on, at least they on task, right? On conversation. If you on conversation, if you talking boxing, that's cool. If you making jokes, that's cool. But if it get out of line, we gonna have to get you up out of here. But shout out to user and get it and put your name on there too. Adjust that. Pugilism, what's going on? Appreciate you, Cam. Hit the like button. Yeah, we definitely working. Coach, we got 31 in here. Make sure y'all tap that like button for
What
us.
up, man?
Now, the Virgil and Boots fight, we haven't heard anything. Free, have you heard any final on that Virgil Boots?
From what I haven't heard anything from the court hearing. That's what I was waiting to hear.
Mm,
Did the court rule in favor of Virgil, or did they rule in favor of Oscar? Because they had the court hearing last Friday. That's what I was waiting to hear. I haven't heard no news on either side about the court.
yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm
Yeah.
with you. Yeah, that's because that's a big deal. That's gonna determine a lot.
Yeah,
So
if
that's this.
Virgil get, according to the reports and rumors that's out there, if Virgil gets out of the Oscar deal, the fight with Jerome Boots Ennis is already done. They already signed. They're already ready to go. But PBC had put out a restraining order, and so it kind of froze everything. The fight was already done. They was literally about to announce the fight, but PBC, I mean not PBC, Golden Boy, Golden Boy got word from Tom Brown that that they was dealing behind the scenes or whatever, and they was about to announce the fight, and so they put out a restraining order. So that's what put a freeze on that fight being announced. So if Virgil gets out of that deal, the fight is already done. The guys got the money that they want to get, and they ready to make the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
where we at.
They got to put the fight on, brother. They got to put it on, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and end all this controversy. Just go ahead and just do it, man. That way, Boots can go ahead and get his name out there. Cause everybody been running the smear campaign on Boots right now. They really been dragging his brother through the mud, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't like it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dragging the brother for no reason. The man is undefeated champion. He's a brother from Philadelphia who been getting it on and representing, man. You know what I mean? So now he get a shot against Virgil Ortiz to show that he is that guy. Because Virgil, they looking at him like he the boogeyman at 154. I don't believe that. That is what the people believe. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and let him go ahead and knock Virgil off. Don't get caught up in no long term back and forth with him. I need you to go ahead and collect them belts, man. I need you to go ahead and fight Fondora. I need you to fight Xander. I need you to go ahead and fight all them guys, collect them belts. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm with you on that,
Yeah.
coach. I'm definitely with you on that. Yeah, we definitely need those fights, and we need that David versus Jao Pataia. So I'm liking how David is moving right up to 200 cruiserweight and fighting the unified champion Zerto. So we'll get that in May. So the the boxing landscape is looking good. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick, y'all. Hold on, real fast. I'm gonna do something. Um, Crush, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Um, What's the what fight? Let me pull up this real quick. I'm gonna pull up this background for us, and we'll talk about the boxing, the landscape, and the next few fights, and kind of what fight we most looking forward to. I'm gonna pull it up like this. Hold on. Yeah, Manny and Floyd, they did sign. We not doing that. We not doing that. They is September 19th, but that is on the schedule. I'm pulling it up now, y'all. Hold on. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. We grinding. All right, I wanted to pull this up for y'all right here. All right, these are the matchups, y'all. Can y'all everybody? I'm sure I only have to move us off as long as it's four of us on. Y'all see all the matchups? Yeah, yeah. They talking about boxing. Ain't boxing. Listen, it's a few of them that ain't scared. All the way from look, Sebastian versus Keith. Uh, man, Chisora versus Wilder. We got Tyson Fury is back. Everybody thought Tyson Fury was done. He fighting a monster in Makhmudov. And I do have Fury in that fight. I'm sure y'all do too. Um, but I mean, Makhmudov could possibly give him a tough time, but I doubt it. I think Dave Allen showed that Makhmudov is. Eh. We got Benavidez, Zerto, uh, Naoya Inoue versus Junto, and then we got Floyd versus Pac-Man. So we in a good position. Cam J said, I heard you mention Crocker Paul earlier. I got postponed due to Crocker suffered damaged ligament in his hand. Bad news.
And that's the
Dang, that's
thing. That's why
bad
you got to
news.
stay active, man. You got to stay active because, like I say, these guys get injuries. We're getting guys pulling out at the last minute. We got guys pulling out in the locker room, getting their hand wrapped up. I mean, I'm exaggerating, you know what I'm saying, but dude getting their hand wrapped up
Mm-hmm.
and saying, "Oh, I don't want to fight. I'm sick." So that's why, man, you can't sit around waiting on nobody, man. You know what I'm saying. You sit there, you wait on somebody, and next thing you know, it ain't looking good for you. So you gotta get it, man. That's why we gotta get these fights, man. These young fellas need to get in there and get it on. Now Tyson Fury, I don't know, man. We gonna see. I see what they got. Sebastian Fundora, Keith Thurman. I don't know, man. I'm pulling for Keith, man. I think it's better if Keith get the belt, man. Cause at least Keith gonna try to make some big fights, man. The dude for Sebastian Fundora, he be moving funny, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting called out on it. You know, they giving the dude a pass, man. He moved funny though. He always trying to find some less opposition to fight. You know, the Cordell Bookers and Tim Zoo and all that stuff, man. He don't want to fight
Uh,
nobody, man. He
I don't
moving
think
like a
I don't
duck,
think
man.
I don't think he was moving funny. I think the Tim Zoo fight was a good fight because Tim Zoo was a champion. I mean, would you expect a man not to fight a champion? Tim
Nah,
Zoo
he
was
didn't
a
have no
champ.
belt. I'm talking about the second. I'm talking about the second fight. The second
So
Tim
they
Zoo
they
fight,
had they
man.
had a, they had a rematch.
Man, but he had fought Cordell Booker before that, before he fought Tim Zoo. And then Tim Zoo was
Yeah,
coming off a
because
knockout loss, if I remember correctly.
he came off a knockout loss to Boxron.
Yeah, see,
Another
Fondor, he
another
should.
another champion.
The reason why I say Fondor moving funny because Xander Zayas was actually pursuing this man, and and Fondor act like he didn't want to smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got another champion who actively pursuing you,
I'm
and
I'm
then
not gonna
and then
say
you
he
moving
didn't.
around funny, man.
I'm not gonna say he didn't want to smoke. The Keith Thurman was a bigger money fight. I think it was about the money for Sebastian Fendor. Because remember when they was talking about the Bud and the Earl fight, he like, man, I know I can make a lot of money with Earl. I'm gonna fight Earl. We could fight in Texas. I'm gonna make a lot of money with Earl. He's Mexican. Earl is based out of Dallas, Texas. They was gonna fight in Jerry's World. That's a lot of money for him. I think it was about the money for Sebastian Fedor more so than Xander Zayas being a threat. I wanted to see the fight as well, but I just think it was more so about the money.
I feel you on
Yeah.
that, but like I said, we're gonna see what he do after this fight, man. If he go ahead and get active, he start pursuing these champions, man. But if he move another direction, then I'm gonna be looking at him sideways, man. But
Well,
cause I don't like the Keith Thurman fight. Yeah, I feel like he had better options out there, man. Ain't no shade to Keith. I'm glad you're getting your payday, brother. You know what I'm saying? You're going into the twilight of your career, man. But to me, it's looking like a cherry pick. You fighting a guy that's a foot shorter than you, a smaller guy, a guy who's 35, 36 years old, man. It's
everybody a
looking like
foot
a
smaller than him. Everybody
yeah.
a foot
I'm
smaller.
just, but with Keith, it's just looking like a cherry pick, man. Keith is an inactive fighter, man. Keith is inactive, small guy. Little older and all that stuff. It's looking like a cherry pick, man.
I would say Keith is for the defense of Keith, and I'm not a huge Keith Thurman fan. I would say he's just as active as Sebastian Findor. I mean, he had a fight more recently than Sebastian Findor did. So I would say he's just as active as Sebastian Findor.
Yeah, I was
Sebastian
looking at his
Findor
whole like,
had that
but
Tim Blue fight, and
his
then that was it.
totality of his whole career, though. I mean, Keith is known for disappearing for 2 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody seen Keith? That dude be on a milk carton. You know what I mean? Everybody be looking for Keith. Ain't nobody seen this guy, man. So hey, shout out to him. I hope Keith could pull it off, man. I think if Keith get the belt, I believe Keith is at a point in his career where he gonna try to make all the best fights happen. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's fighting a Errol Spence or fighting a Charlo or something like that, just to go in and pick up some paydays, man.
No, I agree. I agree. But I mean, after this fight, there's two fights that he can make. There's two fights he can make. He can make the. I mean, well, it all depends on what Virgil want to do. He can make the Virgil fight, or he can make the Xander Zayas fight. And there's two fights for Xander Zayas. He can make the Jerron Booth Ennis fight, or he can make the Sebastian Findora unification fight. Because I think Josh Kelly is going to be occupied. I don't think neither one of those guys is going to get Josh Kelly.
Yo, I think if Keith Thurman beats Sebastian Fundora, you put him on the same card with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, make them the co-main event. Put Errol Spence, Keith Thurman co-main, Floyd and Pacquiao main event. I think that'd be a great. That'll
I
just
don't, I
add some
don't,
flavor to that card, man.
I don't think we'll see an Earl Spence and Keith Thurman ever.
Man, they got history though, man. You know what I'm saying? They
That's the
got
reason
history.
why
They
we.
need to
That's
they
the
need to get
reason
it
why we
on.
won't. That's the reason why we won't see it, because Keith Thurman didn't want to give Earl Spence the opportunity. So Earl Spence, like, I'm not ever giving you the opportunity.
Man, he gotta let that fight. He gotta let that go, man. The people want to see it, man. Especially on that Floyd. I put them on the Floyd Pacquiao undercard. Put them as a co-main, man. I think you can't miss on that. That'll be a great.
Earl Spence is stubborn as hell, man.
Yeah, man. But he need to get with the programs. People want to see the fight, man. Put the
The
fight
Earl,
on. You know what I mean?
I think Earl Spence. I think Earl Spence is satisfied with his life and his career. He like, man, I fight if I want to fight. I don't need to fight. He not in the predicament as a lot of these other guys that fought and they walked away. He like, I fight if I have to fight.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing
What's
today?
what else, Smoke?
Oh man, I think I'm blessed, man. It's just great timing. My income tax come in one day before my birthday, and it's on Friday. And I'm off too. I'm gonna have me some fun tomorrow. Definitely. But is this Haney Garcia thing? Is it, or is this just a headline?
What fight?
The Haney
Nah,
Garcia fight. Is this locked in, or is this a headline?
nah, the
Oh,
headline.
no, no, no.
Ryan Garcia.
It's not locked in. It's not locked in.
Yeah,
Ryan might be doing a victory tour right now. We don't know what Ryan gonna do. He called out Shakur after the fight, so we don't know what he's gonna do. He might end up doing a victory tour. Because
All right, because
remember when Ryan became the interim champion, he told Devin Haney, yeah, we're gonna make that fight next. This gotta happen. And then we didn't see that fight for like 3-4 years.
it was 5 years. It was 5 years. Because they was gonna strip Devin on in the when they was in the ring together. They were definitely gonna strip Devin and give Ryan his damn belt.
Yeah.
I
So
remember that.
that's the fight that needs to happen. That I think that's the biggest fight for either one of these guys right now. I don't think neither one of those guys can get a bigger fight right now. I don't think neither one of them can get a bigger fight. Even if Devin fight Jerron Bucenis, it's not a bigger fight than Ryan Garcia. It's a big fight because of who he's fighting, but it's not a bigger fight than Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, that's true. I think they should just make that shit happen and then stop trying to act like they Lil Wayne and let the beat build. Just go ahead and have that fight, man. That thing ready, man. It's already seasoned, sauteed. All you gotta do is take it out the oven.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, according to Bill did an interview. I think it was earlier this week or maybe late last week, and he said no, it was earlier this week. He said that the Ryan Garcia fight is the fight that they looking to make. So maybe we will get it. I don't know. He said that on an interview that on somebody's platform. I forgot whose platform he was on. Said he was they looking to make. But you never know with Bill Haney.
So what fight do you think Devin and them gonna make now that, we said he had to wait till after this weekend. Now he got all his cards pretty much on the table. What fight do you think he really go after?
I think he's gonna. What I think he's really going to try to pursue is probably the Xander Zayas fight. I think that's going to be the fight that he really try to pursue.
Y'all can hear me? How my audio coming through?
Coming in clean, Pep.
Yeah, we can.
Hold on, it's some background. It's a lot of static on my end. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, that ain't me. I just checked.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate
I'm at the
everybody in the building,
plantation sitting
man.
in the car. I'm in the plantation in the car messing with you. Congratulations on the new bag, bro. Congratulations.
Man, appreciate it. Listen, I need it, man. Smoke, listen. I took a leap of faith. I was working Geico for 3 years, driving a hour to work,
Ugh.
overweight by 40. Call center. My ex was like, man, you got more of a calling in your life, man. You over here working in a call, whoop de whoop. So I had to kind of take a leap of faith, man, and do something for myself. And we started the channel, TikTok, and we just been growing, man. So listen, it was a long 10 months. Those road shows, those 6, 8, 7, 8 hour shows on the road, free
Oh
pulling
yeah.
up, Mark pulling up, Mr. Show and Smoke. Listen,
Oh boy.
getting those 3,000 watch out. That was a
Yeah, I
grind.
already know. Like I need like
So
another 200-300 real talk. But I'm gonna get to it.
yeah, oh yeah, you gonna get that in no time.
But
That's a fact.
so
But
you
hold on,
got this
talk to me,
Ryan
Smoke. All right,
Devin
let's
fight, the
pivot real
biggest fight
quick.
in boxing, huh?
Yeah, that's what we talking. Yeah,
Yeah, so you got it the biggest fight in boxing.
yeah,
I got it in the top three, definitely top five, but it's probably the most important fight right about now, definitely.
yeah. I think it has the most. I think it has the most impact. I think because it's so many different elements, right?
Hmm.
And there's like a lot on both sides. You know, a lot of people don't like Devin and Bill. A lot of people, A lot of people also want to see them win because they are a representation for their groups. You know, American Fighter, the Slick Back American Champion, American, the Golden Boy, and Oscar De La Hoya. So we can fight in the sport. We got to just keep like it's no other fight really putting it together in that way. Plus, they have all the controversy with the first fight. Uh, and now Ryan becoming a champion, legitimizing himself in the sport. You can't really argue that, right? A unification at 147, the Glamour division, the last unified champion, Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. Come on, man. Come on, yo. Legacy on the line,
They got to just make it happen, man.
right and
Like
the
I don't want to
wrong.
see all this other bullshit.
What'd you think about the
Definitely got to make that
Shakur
shit
Ryan
happen. I
fight?
don't
You
want
think
to.
that's a distraction?
Yeah, I think the Xander fight is a legacy fight and everything, but it's a like, bro, take care of business right there. You got business right there. You got business right there for real, for real. Like,
Yeah.
and Top Rank ain't in the. They not in the. I mean, they did with Brian Norman, but that really, but they not in the like. But they all the money they put in the Xander, they just ain't finna get out of the way. Like I believe they'll build him up a lot more and actually make him a star before they damn let Devin have height at him and shit. I don't think that. I think you should get Ryan, probably Lewis Crocker, and then because I don't know what Rolly doing. Because Rolly did say it's hard for him to make 47, so I don't know what the hell he's doing. So
I
I
mean,
think
who's
this
the
fight's
next
one of
guy
them fights.
that's going to get their biggest payday to fight Devin, man? That's the question.
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't Ryan and Devin coming together to get another big bag, uh, Crocker or Paro.
Is it? Nah. Crocker got hurt. Cam J already broke that news to us. Crocker has a hand injury, a ligament damage in one of his hands. I believe the right hand. So prayers to him. I hope he wishing him a well for a speedy recovery. But
How long
we
he
got
gonna
to
be
take
out?
his name off the list for Keyshawn and Devin.
How long he gonna be out?
So it's looking like everything Rose is clearing up now.
What? Yo, can
Somebody
you hear
gonna
me?
have to shit to get off the pot.
Can you hear me? I don't know if he can hear me. Hold on, because I was gonna say, depending on how his hand feeling, that shit might be lined up for Devin because his fight was set for a certain time. If his hand like that could, unification trump mandatory.
Facts.
How my audio coming through? Talk to me, Trees.
Yow.
What's going on? How you feeling, family?
I'm good. I'm good. Chilling, chilling. Just checking in. Want to show my guys some love. Shout out B3. Hit that like button. Buster ass niggas. What up, though?
Yeah, and now you can also tell them to hit the super thanks, hit the super chat. We monetize, man. Man, I
Oh
appreciate all
yeah.
the love and support, Trees.
Of
Uh,
course.
we get into it, bro.
Of course. Of course. That's what's up, and that's good to hear, man. But yeah, man, what y'all talking? What we talking about today? I heard something about biggest fight in boxing. What is this? What's this biggest fight in boxing?
It's got to be, in my opinion, it's Devin versus Ryan. Smoke said this. He had a couple other fights, maybe. Talk to me though, Trees. Is Devin Ryan the biggest fight in boxing, or do you feel like it's another fight bigger than that one? Oh yeah, I know, Mister. Don't do it. I'm already know. I already know you
Damn,
about to kick it to us.
damn,
Go ahead, Catrice, do your
damn,
thing.
damn, don't do it. That you know how I'm rocking head, man. The only guy, literally the only guy on the planet who told that man, I don't think this is a good idea, brother. But hey, it's I hate to be what they say. I hate it when I'm not one of these guys that say I told you so, but I told you so. But what I'm kind of in agreement, but I don't think I think it's if I'm Ryan, it's a couple of other fights that I could make that'd be a little bit bigger, in my opinion. I think Ryan going over to the UK and fighting the Conor Ben, I think that's a bit bigger. I feel like you going to the UK, you know, and I'm a fan of people going overseas when you're a world champion. You get me? So a world champion means that you go around the world and be a champion. So yeah, I think Ryan and Conor Ben in the UK, that's a stadium fight, in my opinion. I feel like Ryan fighting, we seeing the Manny I know he was already clamoring for a Manny Pacquiao, but now he really back with this Floyd. So I feel like these guys is within reach, man. He might be able to get a Manny Pacquiao or like I said, that Conor being in the UK but the only thing that can make the Devin fight bigger is if they coming for undisputed. I mean, it's that undisputed is the play right now because when you got guys like Crocker and Rowley holding the other two belts, I think that they can go get them belts, man. I think Devin should think about a Rowley fight. And I think if Devin beat Rowley, that put him back in the driver's seat. Or am I tripping, B3? If you beat the guy who beat, quote unquote, the guy right now, what y'all think? Talk to me.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make him an offer he can't refuse though. That's the thing, man. Like that's how Canelo was able to snatch them belts up so quick. He basically bought them guys belt. He bought their belt.
Yeah.
He said, "Look, I'm gonna put enough zeros behind this decimal point that you ain't gonna turn it down." So you know that unfortunately that's the business, man. These guys they know that Devin and you know these guys Ryan Garcia they hot commodities, and if they don't pay them guys what they're looking for, they ain't gonna get that shot, man. I'm telling you right now. They gonna say, "Oh, you price yourself out, or it ain't enough money," and all this stuff, because they know they the B side coming in anyway. So you're gonna try to maximize your bread when you're going up against one of them guys. Now, I want to speak on Shakur real quick. I think Shakur, we about to find out what he made out of, man. Because not only is Ryan pursuing him, but Conor Ben's pursuing him also. Now they put out there that they offered this man $15 million to fight Conor Ben. That's the word on the street. Now, if he don't take the $15 million, is that a duck? If he don't take his biggest payday to fight Conor Ben?
For Ryan Garcia, or are you talking about Shakur?
Yeah, Conor Ben, they said that they offered the man $15 million to fight Conor Ben, and you know Shakur is on record saying that he will fight Conor Ben.
Yeah, I mean, it did. See, I don't believe. I can't call it a duck. It depends on if Shakur fights somebody else. Like, say if Shakur come with, like, say he go over to the UK and he want to unify with like a Dalton Smith or something like that. I wouldn't mind that Dalton Smith fight. I can't say that he ducking because Dalton Smith beat Matias, and I asked Shakur. I would have liked. Well, I can't say I asked him personally, but I would have liked Shakur to fight a Matias. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I can't call him a duck if you're gonna fight another champion and you're trying to unify. But you know, it depends on who you fight. If you coming back and you fighting, I don't know, like your mandatory or something like that, or you fight another guy like Joshua Padley, or you fight another William Cepeda type guy. We're not going for that. I'm not going for that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, man.
I think Shakur should unify with Gary Antoine. Do you feel like Gary Antoine is still in that mix, or how you see Gary Antoine right now, Treese?
That's funny that you ask. I feel like his stock is falling a little bit. In all sincerity, I got guys who telling me that they thought he lost to Mr. Hirioka. Did you see that? What'd you think, B3? Did you think he lost to Hirioka? Because I know
That was literally a fight, and you know everybody be kind of complaining about each other's scorecards, and nobody know how to score fights, right? I'm gonna say this: I'm gonna rewatch it and rescore it. But if it was a draw or Hidioka had got the decision, I wouldn't complain on none of it. But also, I feel like Antoine could have won the fight. You see what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
probably did win the fight. Like
yeah,
it was just like a real nip and tuck fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, if you a boxing fan, you score body work and you score ring generalship, you are gonna score some of those rounds for Andy because he was pressing the action and he was digging to the body, right? And it was convincing, right? He was like winning the story a lot of the rounds. So that's how I'm looking at it. But I feel like it was a close fight. But Andy Hioka, I mean, at 140, he was a big dude, and I feel like he's gonna be tough for any of those fighters at 140.
yeah. No, that's a fact. It makes sense. But yeah, I mean, if he, like I said, if Shakur unified with a Gary Antoine, I'm not mad at that at all. But I don't know. You know, I like to match make B3. So you know how let me throw a few out. You know how I like to do, man. Like
Yeah.
I say, I would like to see Shakur fight a Dalton Smith. Like I say, because Dalton Smith beat Matias. I wanted you to fight Matias, so you fight the guy who beat that guy. I would like that. And then for Gary Antoine Russell, I kind of want to see him fight Lamont Roach. I know they both DMV guys. You feel me? I know they around that way. That's their area and things of that nature. I would like to see Lamont Roach come up, like fight Gary Antoine Russell.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I would like to see if Tiafimo talking about coming back and he talking about going up to welterweight, I want to see Tiafimo Lopez fight Brian Norman Jr. You know,
Definitely.
and then yeah. I don't. And what you think Keyshawn should see? He's the wild card to me.
Right.
Like he the one who throwing off everything because I know
I
him
was
and
just saying that too. And now Crocker's injured with a hand injury, so he's off the table for right now. So
mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, appreciate you, TD, man. Let's go. We building. Shout out to the family, TD, man. Make sure y'all tap in with TD from the Bronx, TD Sports Talk. That's our guy. Congrats on the monetization. So support to the fam. Salute. Appreciate you. We definitely building. Yeah. Let's go. Let's work, Tom. Now, hold on. All right, bring me back in, Treese. What was we at?
We was at about Keyshawn Davis. What you think he should do? Because I think
Okay.
he's a wild card. He talking about going up to 147, but he at 140, and
He
we
needed
know he's
man.
not.
He needed campaign 140.
Yeah.
I don't think I if I was Keyshawn, if I was I would this what I would do. I would find him a champion in 140. If he can't get Hitchens, because Hitchens is tied up and he's it's controversial right now. He needs to see if he can fight Dalton Smith in the UK. See if
Okay.
he can get the WBC to get him that Dalton Smith fight. Um, so that way he can be a 2 division champion. Let me see who else.
See,
Who else?
let
Hold on. Unless he can get Gary Antoine. If he can find
see.
a way to get the Gary Antoine fight, he need to go to Gary Antoine route. But I think Gary Antoine wants Dalton Smith as well. So it's gonna be some politics. But Gary Antoine is the fight for Keyshawn. I think he need to take that challenge. But I think either one of them is gonna want Dalton Smith first, and then they'll unify. So I like that route. Unification for Keyshawn, Gary after the Dalton Smith fight.
See, I don't see these guys like Keyshawn. See, he was trying to speak up and be like Bud and stuff. Bud was in a position to speak up. You still active in the game, so I don't see in these sanctioning bodies, the particular sanctioning body, WBC, doing these guys any favors because they always on the internet running their mouths talking about how the belts don't matter. If the belts don't matter, then just go fight anybody. Just go fight somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And those are the politics in boxing. You know what I mean? Because just to
Yeah.
keep him from getting the fight, the sanctioning body, they'll order the champion to fight a mandatory. They'll order that and basically handcuff that guy. Be like, okay, if you don't fight this guy, we're gonna strip you. Because these sanctioned body, they're not consistent. They do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these guys, the young guys, they want to follow the path of Bud. Can't do that right now. You still in the game. You can't be. I mean, you can say what you want to say, freedom of speech, but sometimes they turn around and bite you. You know, you speak, you talk about the belts don't matter. If they don't matter, then what you want to fight for them for? You know what I'm saying? You talking, you only then they get mad about these sanctioning fees and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a lot of politicking this year, man. A lot of politicking with these sanctioning bodies.
What you think about guys like if you a champion? Because I know we talking a lot about like champions fighting other champions. What y'all think like about guys just fighting the guy, like fighting the next guy up, just being king of the hill? Because that's what I like. Remember, I was saying I didn't want Devin to fight Ryan the first time around. I just wanted you to be, you feel me? Just be a champion, just be a winner, my guy. When people step up, you knock them down. What's your thoughts on that? Like, do you think champions have to fight other champions, or do you think you could just keep making like Triple G was a guy who just made a lot of title defenses. Like he ain't necessarily fight other champions or nothing like that. He was just beating guys up, like or Bernard Hopkins. You know, you just stay at the division. I'm beating whoever come up. I knock them down. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, but that's usually what the unpopular guys do. They just stay in their lane. They just keep winning. You know, Bernard, he wasn't a popular guy, but he kept winning. Triple G, I mean, he had some popularity. Don't get me wrong, but he was winning. He never moved around. You know, he didn't move up and down in weight. He stayed where he was at, and he had a lot of quote unquote mandatories. It says some weak mandatories. Like I say, the only person I can see that I feel he moved around on was Charlo and Demetrius Andrade. Other than them two, it seemed like he fought everybody that was in front of him.
Yeah. See, that's
Let me
go ahead, 3.
Nah, I was gonna pivot, Trees. If you had something on you can cook.
No, go
But
ahead.
this lady just tripped me out. I just picked up some food, right? At this Mexican spot called Lolitas in Richmond. And I guess her niece was working with her. This lady was helping me, like she knows me. I go up there and pick up food all the time, right? So why she throw her niece under the bus and called her niece slow in front of me? I was like, wow. I was like, that's your niece. I was like, how you gonna talk to your niece like that? That was crazy. But in front of me, you know what I mean? Like that was wild. But I'm like, I don't know. That was just wild. I was just having to think about that because I would never throw my people under the bus. That's crazy. Listen, man. Listen, everybody different, man. You gotta watch who you. It be your own family sometimes. You know what I'm saying? She was trying
Yeah,
to be
but
all cute.
sometimes you just offer a kind word. That's kind of like a silent protest, so to speak. When somebody does that, then I would just offer that person a kind word or a word of encouragement on the way out the door, just to build them back up. You know, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
One
So
every
you
one
can
thousand percent.
plant a seed. You know what I'm saying? You say you have a nice day. Thank you for whatever. You know how to dress it up, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Make her feel special.
Word.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
hey, listen, and appreciate all the love and support, man. We definitely been moving, man. And boxing is in a good position now. Treese, can you see all these fights behind us on this layout?
No, you got us
Or
up.
you
You
or
got
we
us.
on StreamYard? Oh, okay, hold on. You can't see it. Hold on. Let me pull this off then and see if you can. Hold on. Let me see.
If I think I feel like I seen what you had up there, like a couple of the fights that if I'm like if you talking Benavidez and Zerto, that's the
Can you
fight.
see it now or not?
No, I still can't see it.
Okay, so on the StreamYard. So you in the StreamYard app?
Yeah, I'm in the app. Yeah.
Okay, the app. So the app, I guess, it just keep us up. I'm online. I'm on like kind of on the website.
Okay.
So that's where I'm kind of controlling everything from. Okay, lock. So the Junto. So we got Mayweather versus Pacquiao, Junto versus Inoue, Benavidez, Zerto, Fury, Makhmudov, Wilder, Chisora, and then we got Sebastian versus Keith Thurman. Uh, Out of all these fights, break them down. Like, what's your thoughts? And are you excited for these matchups? I mean, do you feel like is boxing in a good place?
I do. I like that. And it's crazy because that's superstar fights right there. Like all them guys we consider top guys in the boxing game. I like the match. I like these matchups. I need my guy Wilder to come back and perform. Bomb squad. I need him to come back and perform. I love Wilder. I ain't gonna lie. He's one of my favorites. You know, I'm all about that violence. And he provides that. Benavidez. I want him to perform. I hope he beat on Zerto. I'm not gonna lie. That's the battle. You feel me? That's the battle right there. And you fighting on Canelo. You know, that used to be Canelo Day. Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day, things of this nature. I need Benavidez to perform and show that you're really the guy now. Canelo not around no more. You gotta show out. You gotta show up and show out against Zerto. And I like Zerto. He a good fighter. Every time I see him, it look like he getting better. So I definitely like that fight. The Inoue and Junto Nakatani. I like that fight as well. That's more for those guys across the water. But I do like that fight. That's a fight that they've been saying that they was gonna give us. I'm into it. I'm into it a lot. But that Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, that's the grandpa grudge match, and I'm not necessarily into that. I'm not feeling that. I would have preferred Floyd to be coming back and fighting an actual champion, or I don't know. I don't know that Pacquiao. That throws. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like I say, grandpa grudge match. That throws me for a loop a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. But the Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fundora thing, I like that fight. But like I said, it's really to me about David Benavidez, Wilder.
I'm with you on the Mayweather Pacquiao because it just feel like a cash grab, you know.
Yeah,
It just feel like nasty business.
yeah, man. It's like it ain't for no build or nothing. It's just like you say. It's just they just. Only
It's
thing
just
good
for the
about that
bread.
is it ain't pay per view. I ain't got to pay for you pay your Netflix
Oh, we
subscription.
watching.
Of
Oh, we
course.
watching for sure.
Of course. I'll be a liar to sit here and tell you I ain't gonna watch. I'm definitely gonna watch. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna tune in and see what's going on. It's Floyd. It's Floyd. It is crazy. I feel like he gonna have new fan. I feel like everybody talk like I don't know. If you got kids, I don't know if you got kids or if anybody on here got kids. If y'all got kids, I'm sure that they didn't heard y'all talk about Mayweather. If they know that you like boxing and they know about Floyd Mayweather, but they probably never got the opportunity to see him fight live. You get what I'm saying? Like a 13-year-old or something like that. They probably like, oh, that's Floyd Mayweather. I get they get the opportunity to watch him live, man. So I don't know, man. It's
That's
like
a fact.
yeah. So
No, I think it's good. Like I already started promoting it, you know. So I think it's good for the sport. It's just I don't think it's the biggest fight in boxing. I just feel like it's good to see these guys. Well, it's big because of who was in it. Mayweather, nobody's bigger than Mayweather, man. Mayweather's the guy. I mean, we just gotta keep it 1,000. So at the end of the day, anytime he step out, it's gonna be huge. When he do a press conference, it's gonna be huge. Everything gonna be big. So it's gonna definitely be a great show. Coach, you still in here, Coach?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. Yes, sir.
how you
Is
feel
May
about
is Mayweather the biggest in the world? I mean, as far as boxing, is he still the face of boxing?
Bro, it seemed like it, man. Hey, man, the dude getting a lot of traction, bro. Hey, the man got over like 100 and some likes and views just for man jump roping, bro. You know, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, he
man.
did.
But it's crazy, dog. I'm telling you, man. Like we was saying yesterday, bro. Mayweather moved the needle, man. This fight gonna be huge. The closer it gets, see, it's so far out right now. It ain't really reached that fever pitch yet. But the closer this fight get, when they start doing the press conferences, start doing the press tours, all the flow modes gonna pop back out. All the pack tar is gonna pop back out, and there's gonna be another civil war. Floyd was running, Floyd kept holding. It's gonna be everything. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Floyd definitely still the face of boxing, man. It's crazy because even with all these new fighters like Devin and Shakur, we always compare them to Floyd. So Floyd definitely still that guy.
I don't compare none of them.
Yeah, they're gonna pop
I
back out,
mean,
man. They already popping back out.
talk to
They
me,
cool,
Price.
but they ain't like no Floyd.
They definitely not like him, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can. Everybody the same way everybody compare the next basketball player to Jordan, or you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
It's the same. I was trolling you.
Exactly. But no, I'm with you. They definitely not Floyd though.
Heck no. Shout out to my homie B3 for the monetization. Know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody in the super chats. TD, 2 cents, Illy. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to myself too.
What? How you like the Floyd Pacquiao prize fighter? What you think?
No, hell no. I think it's garbage, but it is what it is. The same way anybody will watch Mike Tyson. Floyd got hardcore fans like that. To where it don't matter anything he do. If he's fighting, exhibition, whatever, they gonna tune in and tap in. So there's no pay-per-view. You don't got to worry about paying a hundo. so you could just go on your Netflix and just watch the fights. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they doing it, but I mean, them guys, I guess they need the bread. You know what I'm saying? Or they just want to get more bread. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't need the bread. I think we know Pacquiao might need it. I don't know how much. I know people want they saying about Floyd, but I don't know how true none of that stuff is. But I don't be pocket watching these brothers, but you know they rumbling, and whether you like it or not, and it's in September. What, September 13th?
Mm-hmm.
So they rumbling, and ain't nothing nobody can do. But watch it or don't.
And it's in the Sphere. It's gonna be in the Sphere in Las Vegas too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the first boxing match that they never
Yep.
did. I know the
Yep.
UFC went there, but I'm curious to see how the boxing gonna look in that thing.
Yeah.
Let me say
Yeah.
this real quick while I got my audio. Appreciate my brother Prize, always supporting, showing love. And listen, shout out to everybody that definitely blessed us. The show today, it's been fire. Now, Prize, I gotta ask you this.
Yeah.
Is Ryan gonna avoid Devin Haney or is he gonna take the fight? What you think?
I think Ryan gonna try to. I think they'll create some kind of mandatory. Pardon. I think they'll create some kind of like mandatory or something.
With Conor Ben? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Something weird. It's gonna be something that he got the belt. He gonna run. We all said it. He get the belt. He gonna run off with it. I think who said it? Marky. One
Man,
of us said.
Smoke session been saying it crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Smoke.
Smoke.
Smoke said it more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I think that he gonna get the belt and do exactly what Smoke said, with Pop saying, run off with the belt. So
But
I don't think he gonna fight Devin or Shakur next. If he do, I'd be happy because I want to see the get back. I want to see Devin beat this dude so everybody can be like, all right, dude was super juiced up or whatever. You feel me? But if he goes in there and lose, then it'd be like how like sometimes some fighter got your number. Vernon Forrest had Mosley's number, but Mayorga had Vernon's number. Who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? So like it could be a situation like that, but it ain't the end of his career. Win, lose, or draw.
nah, it's definitely not the end. Go ahead, Coach.
Like even with Ryan, like people don't care. I ain't saying that we don't, but for the vast majority of people, don't care that he got cheated. So Ryan Garcia is taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
He got a
it's
bunch
like,
of casual fans, Coach.
Yeah, they don't care. So in his mind and all his fans' mind, he already done beat Devin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he don't care. He gonna take that belt. He gonna try to get as much money as he can out of that belt. That's what he gonna do.
He's a late bloomer as far as becoming a world champion. That man supposed to have been had a world championship, but he got it. Salute to him. I seen him after the post fight where he had the needle. Looked like he took a needle for the blood test or whatever, and he was asking about his B sample. So I don't know. That's deep freeze stuff. Like I don't know how quick that stuff comes back, but everybody's still anticipating the drug test. So we ain't all the way out the water yet. Yeah, you feel me? Until that B sample or till them samples come back clean, then niggas ain't trying to hear that, bro.
Word.
Because he looked. I mean, he looked. Ryan looked phenomenal versus
He
Bars.
had his best fight of his career, bro.
And he didn't even get tired at all.
At all. And he normally gas. You know what I mean? But not that time. He was in his bag. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Hopefully, he cleans himself up and go out here and compete with Devin and Shakur and and Tio and all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind to see none of them fights. It is what it is. But he got the belt. I think he's gonna run off with it personally, 3.
If I was his manager, hell, I would run off with it too, like you said.
Now y'all heard Oscar. Oscar came out and said that he had multiple fights with Ryan. That's what I'm saying. When you win that world title, he might have got some extensions, but
I know
Oscar
Top
came out
Rank.
and he got multiple fights.
I know that happens with Top Rank. You win the belt, you locked in for another 2, 3, ain't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like, if that's the case, then I can see Oscar and the WBC creating opponents for him to and then you're gonna see he don't sell. Then you had to throw him in there with a big name. So I think Ryan is he ain't in a tough spot, but he ain't in no easy spot either.
Nah, he in a good spot, but he can do no wrong. When you can do no wrong, it don't matter what spot you're in, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
All he don't need to do is go in there and get stopped by Devin Haney. That's all he don't need to do.
But nobody
'Cause if
thinks
he do
Devin gonna
that,
stop. Nobody thinks Devin will stop him, because everybody all he's not really. I love Dev. I fuck with Devin. That was my whole thing. Why you don't need to do that, Dev. You need to you need to stick to your lane, Dev. I don't think Ryan is the guy to be fighting it. It wasn't even about me thinking that he would lose or nothing, because I thought he could beat Ryan. Well, I think he still can beat Ryan. It's
Yeah,
just
for sure. He won every round except for them knockdowns. He
yeah.
got 4 knockdowns at 2 points a clip. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Was the fight wasn't even a unanimous decision, was it? Was it all
No,
3 judges?
I think it was split. I think it was a split decision.
That's
Nah,
what I'm saying.
majority.
It was
Okay, whatever. It
majority.
wasn't.
Yeah. It
It could
wasn't
be
unanimous.
whatever one you pick. It wasn't unanimous. You feel
Word.
me? So he had juiced. That still didn't knock the boy out, and still didn't pick up a UD. So, like I said, in the fight, Dev was winning the fight, but he was getting. I don't know what he was thinking, but you won't see Devin get hit by the same shot over and over again. I don't think you'll see that again.
I hope not.
I don't think so, man. The kid gets better as he goes. People just thought he was gun shy. Or kept his hands in his pocket. And then he goes and does what he does against B Norman.
Word.
And then all it did was grow the hate train.
hold on, Trees. You taking Tiger Johnson over Devin Haney?
What, like enough? What you mean? No, I ain't gonna lie. I can't.
Nah,
No, not right now. No, we're
nah.
not.
What has Tiger done to impress? He cool. I rock with the kid, he a young boy, and he a brother, and I automatically rock with him. But he ain't on no Devin Haney level.
Not
Y'all
right now.
can't be serious.
No, not right. I want to see Tiger Johnson. I would like to see him fight Brian Norman Jr.
But it's a 12 round fight though. Devin Haney and Tiger
Yeah.
Johnson. That's 12 round fight.
My thing is this. I like those fights, but for somebody like Tiger, I want to see. I don't want to throw B Norman in the trash. I want this the fight I really want. Keyshawn and B Norman next. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
I think that fight that'd be everything.
I like that.
They gonna come to Rumble.
I want to see Brian Norman Jr. and Teofimo. I would like that. Both of them.
I'm not mad at it.
Both of them guys coming off L's. You feel me?
Yeah, Lopez, he gonna get stopped. He fight Norman. Norman, he going to sleep, man.
Who? Teofimo?
I believe so.
Word.
Yeah, Tio got exposed big time, but see, people saw how easy that fight was, Coach. And you think you're gonna do that to Tio, it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna go down
like I said. I think Tio should be fighting at 135. That's why I'm saying if he goes with the 47 and fight Brian Norman with no rehydration clause, just straight up, he gonna lose, man. It's too much horsepower right there.
And he gonna lose bad too.
It's too much horsepower, man.
Yeah. But I mean, we got some fights coming up. I was listening to the show earlier at work. I seen B3 had the posters up with the fights that's coming up, and there's some good fights coming up. Too bad for old buddy Crocker. You know what I mean? He run off with the belt too. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him. Hopefully he gets better. Torn when you got that soft tissue, in your hands. He tore a ligament. If that's true, allegedly.
Yeah, the Crocker Paul fight is off.
Yeah, so that's Cooks. But that injury, were they gonna make him a champion and reset?
Let me just say this before we nah. I mean, maybe we'll see.
Wait it out.
I mean, we got to see. They may strip him.
Think about a basketball player or a football player, a quarterback got a torn ligament in his hand. How many weeks he gonna be out? We talking about somebody that's gonna be punching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that ligament would be easy to damage. So when you get that surgery,
the IBF got a lot going on right now. They got to deal with Hitchens. Did they put a mandatory for Hitchens? It's a lot of content.
Yeah, they did. Lindolfo Delgado.
Yeah, why wouldn't they just reschedule the Duarte fight? I didn't understand that move by the IBF. So why just okay?
Because he was a voluntary. It was a voluntary fight. That's why he wasn't mandatory title. Yeah, he wasn't.
There it is.
Yeah,
there it is.
So.
That's what I mean. I want to see Hitchison get. I want to see him get tested now. All he do is talk. You know how
all things considered, I like Lindolfo, but that's the easier style than Duarte.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
but I mean, I want to see Africa tested, man.
But I don't want to see Africa at 140 no more under them IBF rules. There's no point.
So if he fight Gary Antoine Russell, what you think about that? Because it'd be unification. He wouldn't have to worry about it. The weight class thing.
I like it. I mean, I
Yeah.
think people criticizing Gary in his last performance. He, like I said in the chat earlier, he just was in there with a tough dude. You feel me? A lot of people didn't know who Bull was, but Bull was tough. That don't mean he was undefeated. That Bull came to Rumble. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
mean, I thought I gave him a B for his performance,
Did you
and I
thought?
gave Gary Jr. an A for coaching.
Word.
He coached his ass off in
Did
that
you think
corner.
Russell won? Did you think Gary Russell won?
Yeah, without a doubt. I gave Bull no more than 4 rounds. I had it like 8-3, 9-4. First time I watch it. The second time I watch it, I think I gave him an extra round maybe.
Okay.
What was the dude name?
Hirioka, Andy Hirioka.
Yeah, I might have given him an extra round when I watched it the second time, but that don't mean shit. Gary won unanimous.
Yeah, that was it. It's just that the projection. I feel you for the Hitchens and Gary fight. I actually like that matchup. We're gonna see. I mean, I think that's gonna be a tough fight for Richardson Hitchens. But I feel like there's gonna be some avenues for him to be able to box,
Yeah, no
and do
doubt.
what he does.
Now
So
Africa get boxed now. I give him that.
it's gonna be. I think it could be a decent fight. I'm
Yeah,
gonna lean towards. I'm gonna lean towards Gary though.
me too.
Yeah.
I just trust where he comes from, like his background as far as his brothers and his RIP to his father created a style, and I just trust that camp more. That's all.
Word.
No disrespect to Africa, because I think you can rumble.
I gotta ask y'all this question real quick. I've been thinking about this all day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Well, not even all day.
Also,
Ever since I seen Benavidez about to fight Zerto, right? Now
yeah.
listen, hear me out. Walk with me. Walk with me now, because you know I get a little nutty with this matchmaking now. Walk with me. So, boom. Benavidez and Zerto. I think Benavidez is gonna win. I'm picking Benavidez. I'm letting that be known. I like that guy a whole lot. He one of my favorite fighters. He brings violence. I didn't even realize how much I like dude until I got to thinking. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every time he fight, I make sure that I'm in front of the TV when he fight. Like I'm word. I'm literally be telling people like, hold up, bro. I gotta get home. I gotta go see Benavidez because like literally, like I like bro a lot. So I'm listening. I'm thinking like, boom, he beat Ramirez. I know guys talking about Jai Apatai. They want him to fight him, and you do because it still would, and that would be only a unification if you fight Apataya, because the other guy, McKalen, still got that WBC belt. So boom. But say Benavidez beat Ramirez. I'm hearing he talking about going down to 175. I don't like that. Don't go back down. I think he should go up to heavyweight, right? But if he go up to heavyweight, what you think about Benavidez versus Deontay Wilder? If Wilder beats Chisora, what you think?
Nah.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro. I ain't even think about that fight, man.
What you think about that? Because you know Deontay Wilder, a lighter heavy. He's not one of these big. He not no Bacoli. He not no Martin Bacoli built type of guy, or he not no like Anthony Joshua built type of guy. So what you? I ain't gonna. I would like Benavidez to fight Wilder, bro. If he beat him,
I think Wilder had trouble with him, man.
I don't know, man. Wilder's kind of. I don't know. That's a weird fight to me.
Word. Okay.
David throw too many punches.
I want Davis to focus. I want Davis to focus on Zerto. Zerto, he should beat him up easily because Zerto was just got a fabricated record. And then focus on Jai. That's where the money gonna be at for David. I know BVO personally go crazy. He talk about that every day. That fight.
Let me say this real quick, Prize. Man, I love that fight, Treese, but I want it after he undisputes at 200. So hopefully he can get that done this year. Okay. And then, well, of course you got McCallum. He may not undispute. He may not undispute. So
that's what I'm saying. That's the monkey wrench to me, because you know that guy with Don King and shit. That's So I think
Big Don. You know how Big Don goes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like
Don Savage.
Yeah, and I don't. It's something about that Wilder. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really would like. For some
we're gonna
reason,
have to. He gonna have to do a 3 belt like Florida tell you. You know, you could be 3 belt undisputed. So we just gonna have to X that belt out right in 200. Y'all, can we agree on that on this platform?
I would say,
That
yeah, I would say that
if
belt.
David and Jao Pataya unified, they're the undisputed champion in 200. Or
Nah,
we gonna
I
give
mean,
or
we'll have to wait and
McAllen?
see. You never know. Big Don might say, "Hey, let's play." Yeah, that's a big money fight if involving David Benavidez. So Big Don might play fair. He might.
Might. That's a strong. I
Yeah,
heard
because
you.
everybody passing that belt around.
Strong
Ryan
fight.
Rosecki, do Ryan Rosecki probably still get a shot at that belt unless he lost. Maybe he did. I
What
think he just
rank?
lost.
Nah, I thought he. What rank is he
Maybe he
now?
lost. He was number one for a while. He was supposed to get that shot, and I think he did. He may have
Man,
lost, but um, I can look it up. What's going on, Bella Fave? Good to see you.
stop, Bella.
We T Hill in the building. Hold on, let me drop the link just in case anybody our West Coast connection want to pull up.
Yeah, T Dot.
T, we got our monetization, man. We building.
That's love.
Big money,
And
no whammies.
shout out to the super chats earlier too, man.
Yeah, man.
I know the
Listen,
homies be
y'all
seeing
can
it
refresh them. Listen,
for sure.
if you have a couple dollars, send it to your brother. Trust me, I need it. Listen, we've been doing this full time for 10 months, grinding,
So
getting
you
in watch
deserve it.
hours.
You feel me? You deserve it.
Yeah. Hey, we've been and doing shows 5 days a week. Really was getting to it,
Yeah.
and we gonna continue to do so. Now, but yeah, for David Benavidez, I want to see David Benavidez. I like the Wilder fight trees, but
That's insane. I know.
only if yeah, because that's PBC business.
And
Only if I do want to if well unless well nah never mind. He don't have to
No,
fight Usyk. He can
bugging.
fight Wilder. I don't care about that Usyk fight. David don't have to fight Usyk, but I mean if he want to, I guess. But I'm feeling like some of these guys are gonna end up retiring. Like I don't know if Usyk is gonna stay around for like any like fantasy,
He might come back for one though, but I don't see him staying around though.
he talking about fighting my guy Rico Verhoeven. You know that's the #1 kickboxer in the world. He talking
Man,
about
that's
fighting that.
crazy.
And you know
And
I'm.
so is that true
But hold
that
on,
he's
but
with
Benavidez
Zufa
will give him a
now?
tough night work though.
Oh,
Is that true that Usyk is Zufa now?
I don't know. I ain't see that. I ain't see that. He might.
Mm.
Who knows? He might be. I've been seeing
That's why I'm
all
be
It's
types
something
of.
in the works. It's something in the works. They trying to sign him, but they're trying to sign everybody.
Yeah, they just. I seen they got Andy Ruiz. They got a couple of. Hey, they might be. But
And he need to get his get back. He needs to let his hands go more.
Well, who you want to see him fight?
For the comeback fight, what weight he's at? 135.
Nah. Andy Ruiz, the
I'm talking about Andy
heavyweight.
Oh,
Ruiz.
you talking about Andy Ruiz, the heavyweight?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was talking
I thought
about.
he was signed with Zuffa, man.
Oh
yeah he
yeah,
did.
him.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, pack him up, bro. I just the best of his days are over.
yeah. Andy, if you're talking about Andy Cruz, he got Albert Bell problems. Shout out to Toledo, Ohio. We about to put
Yeah,
hands
Mando.
on that guy, hands
Yeah,
and feet and hooves on that guy. He's going
and
down.
they should do that in Ohio. That would be a big fight there. Somebody need to put that together. They at the same weight, right?
Yeah, 135.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna
Yeah.
be.
I don't.
Man, I
Are
don't
you
think they
hearing that
gonna
I
that's
think
gonna
they
you
ain't
happen?
put
gonna
it
do
in
that fight, man. I don't think
a
Eddie Hearn's
smaller
gonna risk it,
venue.
man.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Up
Put a
to
smaller venue, but not too small. I'm sure they
the
got something out there
the
in
card
cool
I would like to see. The card I would
Ohio.
like. You know me. I'm the mayor of Toledo, the governor of Ohio. You know how I'm rocking. I would like to see Abdullah Mason and Joe Cordina. That's main event, right? Boom. Then we put Tiger Johnson versus I don't know who I gotta find. Think of somebody for Tiger Johnson for me. We put him on the card as well. And then we get the Andy Cruz and Albert Bell on that card, all in
That
Ohio.
joint be booming, boy.
Yeah, man.
You
That's
could
makes
probably
Tiger
do
versus
that in
Rohan
Cleveland.
Polanco.
Tiger versus Rohan. Bingo. We got action.
There it
I like
is.
that. Bingo. There it is. Yeah, I like
I
that.
don't know. Polanco might give him some smoke, but I rock with
He
Tiger.
is. That's what we need though. This
Yeah,
boxing.
yeah, man.
He just stopped Nicholas Floss like he was
Yeah,
nothing.
I know. I just like that was crazy.
I know nobody, and I know you ain't expect that from my guy.
Come on,
And
man. You
that's
know
what you need,
all
though.
that plus money we missed out on. I'm mad about that.
You need
That
Tiger
was an
Johnson
easy
to get
pick. I
him.
had Tiger winning.
But you ain't see stoppage though, huh?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to him, man.
That would be dope for an Ohio card, though, bro. That
Yeah.
would be
Like,
lit. If
like,
I'm a promoter, I'm trying to put that together quick.
Exactly. That's them
That's
them the
probably
guys.
I charge people $50-$60 to come up in there for that.
Yeah,
Have
man.
high concessions.
Big Baby Anderson coming back too. What you hearing, Tree?
I,
Yeah, throw him
I'm,
on the card.
I'm hearing Zuffa for gang though. That's the thing. I'm hearing him talking about Zuffa.
Good.
That's why I'm
Good.
like, if he talking Zuffa, what you think about Jared Anderson versus Andy Ruiz?
Throw
Man, Andrew
Atlantic.
Ruiz gonna knock that dude out, man.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Andrew Ruiz,
Oh
I like
I don't
that.
damn,
he
think
gonna,
Andy
I
got too
like
much
damn,
left.
that.
coach.
That's the same bull that fought a draw with Areola. That bull?
Yeah, Andy
Nah,
Nah,
Ruiz.
man, I ain't.
they got a draw.
Nah,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
he
that
gonna
big
yeah,
boy.
that
Big
They
Baby
just
gonna
had a
lose,
draw
bro.
with Big Baby Miller.
damn,
He
you
gonna
go
That's what I meant. Big
no.
Baby Miller.
Big Baby
Yeah.
gonna lose. I'm telling
Come
you. You talking
on,
about
man.
Big Baby
Don't
Anderson or Miller?
Big Baby
Which one?
Anderson.
Big Baby Anderson.
So
Nah,
it's an Ohio
he
card.
gonna lose, man. He gonna lose, bro.
Oh, don't put that on my fighter, gang. You don't
I
think we
don't
could
Nah,
take
trust him.
Andy
man,
I
right
don't
now?
trust him,
that
dog.
dude out of shape, man. That dude remind me of Riddick Bowe after he won the title. But the only
Huh.
thing is that he hadn't won a title yet. That dude,
Oh,
you seen how heavy he was last time? Dude came like 270, man. That dude's out of shape, bro.
Man, what's up with Berlanga? Boy, I see him doing
Hold on, coach. Hold
reggaeton.
on, coach. Hold on. Who out of shape?
Big Baby Anderson, man. He out of shape, man.
Big Baby Miller. Nah, you thinking about Big Baby Miller.
Miller.
No, I'm thinking about Anderson. Think about it. When Anderson first came in the game, the dude was hovering around 245. This last weigh in, that dude was almost 270, bro.
No, that ain't no. That wasn't Anderson.
Nah,
We ain't been no
No,
270. That's
no, go back
270.
and go back and he was like 260 something. Go look, I promise you, bro. He was like
Jared Anderson.
260. Yes, he was big as crap, man. He was
No.
like
Against who?
260
No,
something.
coach. No, coach.
Google it, man. I'm telling you, somebody fact check me.
I
I'm
hold. I'm
telling
gonna
you,
put it.
man.
I'm gonna pull it
Because the
up right
first
now.
time I seen him, I said
He
he
might
out of
have
shape when I
hydrated
seen
up
him,
to
man.
something like that, but I don't think
Nah,
he,
When
he
he
come
tipped
on,
the scales
Pride.
when he
that
Come
much.
stepped
on,
on the
man.
scale, the
This is a
dude was
That's big,
260
bro.
240, 250
something,
fighter.
man.
He
260 is
should not
big,
be.
bro.
He should be two over. He should never be over 250 on fighting. I mean,
Facts.
on weigh in.
On weigh in, yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. Let me pull it up, coach.
Who is that? Aircraft carrier. Here he go. Shout out
Carrier is a savage.
Aircraft. Aircraft, you know good, man.
All right, 250, 256 and 3/4 pounds. And that was his last fight, February 14th, 2025. In the Bacoli fight, he weighed in at 252.
Okay,
Rahad
but still,
Murray,
that's still
251.
heavy though, man.
Yeah, it is.
260,
Yeah,
For him,
that's
I ain't
big.
gonna lie.
260.
That is, but for Jared, I do feel like this. I don't like them numbers. I ain't gonna lie.
I
He
mean,
was in shape in
When
that
I looked at
Bacoli
it,
he
fight.
we
fighting some
seen.
big boys. He ain't fighting no kids. That's what I'm saying.
How much
No, you
Usyk be
got
weighing? How much?
Jared
What was?
like to
How much
drink
did
though,
Usyk
man. He the
weigh in that
drinker.
fight?
He
I
drank
feel like
beer, dog.
don't do that. Don't put that on my.
Come
Come
on, coach.
on. Don't
Ain't
Man,
put
that
no
man,
that on
come
nothing
on,
wrong in
man.
drinking
Let's keep
beer.
He
it.
say he's drinking
Man, that
beer.
man do
As long
drink
as you
beer. I
don't
know a
work it
beer drinker
off.
when I see one, man. That man drank beer, brother.
As long as you
Yeah, you gotta
go
do better.
walk it off, you be all right. It ain't liquor. Man.
Nah, what he's saying is it ain't looking good for him right now.
I mean, you gotta look at what he's.
Usyk
I
like
mean,
a two.
he's too young to be going up in weight like that. I mean, you seen guys when they get older, then they start putting on weight. But this dude, when he
He
came in
came
the
in the
game,
game.
he's
Yeah,
like
how
what
old is the young boy?
235, 240, something like that.
See,
That's why he keep getting.
Usyk is 220, 227 and 1/4 pounds against Dubois. Against Fury, he was 226 in the second fight. In the first fight, he was 223 and a half.
See, that's where I want. Damn. Okay, maybe you're right. You might be on to something, coach. You might be out of shape. Cause I ain't gonna lie. That's where I feel like he
Yeah.
should be around 230, 235, something like that. Around them type of numbers. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he would have been. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking he was closer to 230, something like that. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like when you said 252. I'm not gonna. I didn't like hearing that. You know.
Yeah, see, Jerry Anderson lowest weight was 231 pounds. So basically, the dude put on 30 pounds because that 256. Believe it or not, heavyweights do cut weight because they don't want to be looking crazy on the scale. So I guarantee he rehydrated back up over about 260 something, man.
Damn it, man.
Because he didn't look in shape. I looked at the scale. I said this dude out of shape, man.
I still think he can beat Andy, man. I still think he could beat Andy. Andy had he had a
He
broken
got some fast hands though, bro. Andy got them fast, and he could punch. Andy's a harder puncher than Jared Anderson, man.
Man, we need Big Baby versus Big Baby. Cut all the bull.
No, man, we don't
Not
fight
next.
cheaters. We don't
Not
fight
next though.
we don't fight
Yeah,
that guy.
big
I
baby, he
hope Jared don't
washed,
fight
man.
that. I don't like it. That
Oh, you
guy's
boycotting Big Baby
I'm
Miller or just for
boycotting that.
Jared?
I'm
Yo,
boycotting.
I think Torres supposed to be fighting notable heavyweight.
Sanchez. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Frank Sanchez.
Now, if he beat Frank Sanchez, that's gonna raise his profile, man.
1,000%. You already know that. That's a big fight.
If he beat Frank Sanchez, he can overtook Jared Anderson as our American heavyweight hope. Nasty word.
Yeah, because Jared Anderson on some bull jive, man. That dude lazy, man. I hate watching that
Nah,
dude. When he first came out, I used to like him,
Coach,
man.
he acting
nah, I ain't
like
But
gonna
the
a
let you do
last
that,
fight,
slow.
he
Coach.
was looking sloppy, man.
I ain't gonna
He
let
be
you do that.
complaining. He
Baby
come
on
out,
man.
man, why this dude still here? You know, he supposed to be gone and all this. So he do be saying some crazy stuff, man.
Oh,
I don't
He
trust no.
he
I don't
still
trust no man with an emotional puppy, big as he is, that size. I can't do it.
yeah. You
I
got
now
that
now I
sport.
granted no, I got a small puppy, but that's for the kids. Though I got a little Yorkie John that's about to terrorize in a minute when I let him out. But he's not like I don't. When I do take him through the airports, because I'm traveling with him,
You
not
know
because I need him.
that's no good. I don't like that.
And that when I seen that him crying in front of Roy, I was like, "Well, I'm out."
Yeah.
I'm not saying he a scrub or
You was
nothing, but I just
done
don't
with him.
trust him.
You was
I don't trust
done.
him.
Man, that's
I
tough.
don't trust him at all, bro. But man, I
That's
gotta
tough,
do my
Trees.
afternoon thing. I'm gonna get back in the chat.
All right, Prize, do your
All
thing,
right,
family.
peace.
Listen, it's been a fire show. We 240 in. Listen, we're gonna shake out a little bit longer and probably end the show. We'll be back. I gotta I may have to push tomorrow's show to a little later or cancel it, but we definitely be back on Friday. I'll let y'all know. Uh hey, we definitely been building. Now, Trees, hey, before we get out of here, Trees, this Virgil boot situation,
Nah,
like where you stand on it? Where you like what's your thoughts on it? Like how you do you feel like we're gonna get that fight? And I mean, are you leaning one side or the other in the in negotiations or the fight? Like what's your thought?
I mean, it ain't really no way to lean. You got to lean with Boots. Boots is he's the more known fighter. He's got more
Yeah.
options, if you ask me. And I think like Oscar De La Hoya is the guy who holding it up. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Oscar and Eddie, both of them guys, I don't like the tactics that they be playing. I know both of them guys be playing games. But at least Boots, I know like I don't know. I don't know. I think Boots is a little bit more proven, if that makes sense. At least he don't won a belt or two. Virgil ain't never won nothing. And when he beat Lubin, it was that I can't say that I was impressed by that. I ain't gonna lie. I know he knocked him out second round and all that, but Lubin had a lot of wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. That fight, I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to get to the point where it's like I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Somebody fight somebody, anybody. I don't even care no more. If Boots want to fight Xander or when Charlo was calling out Boots, I like that. Boots go do that Charlo fight, or Virgil go do somebody do the Charlo fight. Cause let me ask, do you think Virgil and Charlo could sell tickets in Texas?
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Somebody need to get on that. But yeah, them two guys, I'm starting to get over that a little bit. I'm starting to move past that.
Nah, they was just telling me that's the biggest fight in boxing. Piotr Sir was in here talking about Virgil Boots is bigger than Devin and Ryan.
No, that's nonsense. Nobody knows
Wow.
Virgil Ortiz besides people who actually watch boxing. You can't go to your local barbershop right now and ask them about Virgil. They don't know that guy. Nobody knows that guy. At least Boots was attached to Bud at one point. You get what I'm saying? Virgil ain't never been attached to Ryan Garcia or been attached to Canelo or nothing. Like nobody knows who Virgil is for real. And real
You
quick,
still got a lot of work to do.
exactly.
Cook Trees. You good.
And real quick, the biggest fight in boxing before I go, I just gotta get this off. The biggest fight in boxing right now is Tank versus Inoue. If they could find a way to make that happen, Inoue versus Tank, I don't care if we come in catch weight, 128 pounds, 129 plus something. That's the biggest fight in boxing. That's literally that's literally King Kong versus Godzilla. That's the biggest fight in boxing. What you think, Three?
I gotta agree with you. I gotta agree with you. I think I'm breaking up a little bit, but I gotta agree with you, Trees. Can you hear me?
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, yeah. That's you right about that. Cause
Mm.
Tank coming back, um, in a way fighting for the pride of Japan. That'll sell tickets. That'll be big for the sport. I'm in full agreement.
Yeah, man.
Tank Shakur is big. Tank Shakur bigger than in a way.
I-
Bringing in a whole nother region. So that's why I kind of even let that kind of Ben argument slide, is because he bringing in a whole different country. Now, granted, I do believe like Devin is as big, more than likely, in the UK as Conor Ben, but because I talk to people from over there and they say they know who Devin Haney is. Now, the situation is that in the support.
You breaking up 3?
Hold on, I got a call.
Okay. But yeah, I'm about to slide off. I know you was about to end the show. I'm about to go ahead and let you go. But yeah, man, that Tank and Inoue fight, that's the biggest fight in boxing. That's the biggest fight. That's the biggest fight in boxing for sure. But
Appreciate you, Trees.
for sure. Appreciate you, gang. Shout out to the monetization. Big money, no whammies. Shout out to you, gang. You be cool, man.
Already, man. We're gonna definitely keep working. The grind don't stop, man. Appreciate everybody that pulled up today to show love. Man, we definitely moving in the right direction. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Listen, we gotta keep this thing going. This is a great day to celebrate. God is blessing us. And the grind don't stop. We're just taking it one day at a time. And we're gonna keep bringing you great content on a regular basis. Man, appreciate everybody that blessed us on the super chat today and the super sticker. That means a lot. You giving from your hard-earned money to ensure that we keep the lights on, we keep grinding, and y'all see the hard work. So I'm thankful for that. And we be back. If we not back tomorrow, we definitely be back Friday. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. God bless y'all. Let's go green.
All right, is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers, all right? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive, and you shut the fuck up.